Monday open 11? Yeah. So that means I gotta get something for breakfast tomorrow morning.
So where are we heading to? That way?
Bus station. Where the bus station?
Yeah, we can ask again. We can ask again, streetwise. See the Anglican church over there.
Brimstone Hill.
Brimstone Hill? No.
Either one today. Either Brimstone Hill or take the train.
Remember they say you take the train if tourists are in. You
Okay.
don't have a choice with that.
All right, okay, fair enough.
That is why he said we were going to.
It's okay, so
You can walk across this road. You can walk across this road. There's a bus terminal and then you turn up.
Okay.
Right? That's if you're going to take the
Train.
bus to the train.
okay.
Right? And then you're going to stop off at the airport bus stop. If you're going to Brimstone Hill,
Is there a chance for ticket or anything they gave us, or
sorry?
is there a chance for ticket that they gave us
For the bus, you mean?
to take another bus? Because it sounds like you're telling us to take two buses.
No. I'm telling you to walk across the road here. There's a bus terminal.
Yeah.
You have to walk to the bus terminal
Okay.
because they're not going to stop on the road like this.
All right, okay. Oh,
So
okay.
you have to walk to the bus terminal and then stop at the other bus terminal. So it's bus terminal to bus terminal. You can't stay between.
Oh, so it's the very next terminal we're going to be coming
Yes.
off. But what I'm thinking while she's talking, we need to come out again.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is there a number or some way? Y'all don't have the phone places?
No.
That we can call to find out if they're doing that tour rather than us taking the bus to go up and then
Okay.
it's not.
And we can't get onto it because
Right.
it's overbooked or anything.
Doing it,
They are?
but
It
it
has a
depends
time?
on what it has a time. So
Since 1949. You take out that sign there? Since 1949? It goes up to
Amy Bakery since 1949. Okay, we're just having another citizen helping us. Real school bus. Ministry of Education. That's what real school bus look like.
oh, and it's space for today. When is your next availability? Alright, and at what time?
I wonder if the guy had paid.
Time? And what's the cost per person? Cost per local. Thank you. The next availability is on the 4th of April.
No.
They're booked. They're booked.
Yeah.
No, but you know something?
There's 89 US for non-nationals and 120 EC for local.
Two. Okay.
What I was thinking, right? I wonder if Hazel had gotten through to make a reservation for us. But he was calling somebody he didn't know.
Well, he would have got back to us.
The
No, we were
cruise ships
supposed to
already
stop
booked.
by.
Oh, they booked it, yeah.
Yeah, but your best bet is to take a taxi around the island. We get to see more than that.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
the buses don't.
So we have to go
stop.
Brimstone Hill today then.
The buses
They don't stop.
don't stop.
They don't have the
just drive
designated area.
on. Right.
Yeah, understand.
So you're
yeah.
on the train and you're just seeing what's from the
Whatever.
train view.
Yeah, you can't do nothing different
Yeah,
than to sit
so-
and
So to get to Brimstone Hill, we have to now go this
Straight
way.
back down the road and just head straight back down to the treasury that you're seeing in front of you and take a right and there's a bus terminal across the road.
Okay.
So you'll pass KFC and so forth. That's
Oh,
if
yes.
you're going to
Like-
the
Then the
ferry.
buses,
Right.
the buses are going to put us down. That's where
They're
we
going to
took
put you at the end. They're not going to put you at the top
at
of
the
Brimstone
top.
Hill.
I can't walk.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay,
I don't have
okay.
no hiking, nothing.
You can take a taxi and just do a half island tour. I'm not certain what it is right now. Maybe
An
between
idea.
maybe 60 US, but it depends.
Okay.
And just to do a Brimstone Hill tour.
The taxi would take us up to the hill, right?
Yeah, and wait.
Oh, yeah, and wait.
Yeah, it's up
Yeah.
to 4 persons. I'm just giving
Yeah.
you a rough
Perfect, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right,
thank you so
let's
much.
we go down there and make some more inquiry. Thank you.
All right, have a nice day.
Love the
I
hospitality.
don't know if
Oh.
any of the local buses would, if you ask them to take you up and leave you, but then you still have to find your way back.
Back, okay,
I
but
want them to leave anywhere.
So
All
doing
right.
the tour would be the best, and you will probably do Carabel Batik and Brimstone Hill for the 2.
Oh, great.
So you can ask them. So just down here is the circus, where the clock is in the center.
yeah, okay.
The taxi
Oh yes,
you
okay,
can ask
okay.
them what the cost is
Right.
to do a half island tour, or just to take you to Carabel Batik and Brimstone Hill.
Yeah, usually you see some guys sitting down
Yeah.
there, so
Thank
all
you,
right.
darling.
Okay. Yes, it look as if, well, we have a lot of visitors in St. Christopher today. Oh yeah. Right here in Basseterre. A little bit noisy there, so you gotta get out of that. Let's go over to Digicel there.
The train is out.
Quick get over.
The train is out on tour. That's fine. I went in trains and subways. But this here is the best now. The only one we have. And before we scrunching around the place, might as well we just take a tour. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay, let's go make some further inquiry.
Because you can't just say Brimstone if we can go to more places.
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes. I got you. I got you.
No, I don't have
Oh yeah. We're gonna try and sort out some kind of a taxi service here to see if we can get to Brimstone Hill and maybe a tour around the island. I guess you can see that the train ride is all booked out, and doesn't look possible that we can get to it until the 4th of this month, which would be out of here already. Yeah.
This may be a part of the road as well.
Yeah, that's a sidewalk really.
You can use it and look where the yellow line is.
That's old-fashioned buildings of sidewalk. We have that in Antigua
Yeah,
too.
but it's part of the road. Look where the yellow
Yes,
line
yes. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the amazing part of the road.
Paint right up to the sidewalk. In other words, you can,
Are you coming here? Where are we coming back?
in other words, you can ramp your car up on the sidewalk to park.
You know? We need to get somebody to take a photo with us with that in the back.
Yeah, we can do that.
You can get a female to do it. She can't run away with the camera.
It's these guys' old taxi stand right here. Yeah, yeah. So we can just bum around here, question around here. Although nobody here yet. So we could stick around here. Look like one guy. Yeah. Look like one guy there. Too much for us.
Yeah, I don't look about.
A little far. You driving this?
I hope so.
Oh, you hope so?
Good morning, folks.
Because if you're not driving it, I can drive it.
Brimstone again.
Not only Brimstone, yeah. How much is the house thing tour?
The island tour?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to do for you like a private tour, that will be
What do you mean private tour?
private tour. I mean nobody else but your family.
Well, yeah, family. Okay, yeah, okay, got you.
Nobody else because
Yes,
you
yes.
have capacity, and once you alone go, then you'll be a private tour.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody else could join you.
Uh-huh.
That's what the system is.
Right.
But if anybody else join us, it's only one. Because we were told it's up to 4 persons.
Well, yeah, 1 to 4, but the regulations stipulate once you have, okay, let's say somebody else come and join now, that will make a difference.
I
Because somebody else
understand.
outside of your family. But it was designed for 1 to 4 of a family.
That's not going to happen until tomorrow then.
What gonna happen till tomorrow?
When they come.
No, we can go, we can go.
Okay, fair
We
enough.
can go, but if he wants to take a second, a third, a fourth person, y'all object to that?
No, no.
No, you take no matter what to know.
Yeah, but the other person may not want to go where we're going,
No,
right?
that's
Oh.
what happened.
Well,
So anyway, how much it will going to cost?
If you want to do a complete tour, that'll be 120.
120 US?
and how much should they have to? What's the,
We,
what's the half to
and that take us to
consist of?
Brimstone Hill?
120 should take you up to Brimstone.
And how long you give us to wait
You should
there?
be up to about 20 minutes.
20 minutes? At least a half hour there.
And then Carabel, chicken, so all that included. So why the girl says 60 US?
Be
1 to
traveling
4.
with others.
No, she says 60 US for like 1 to 4 persons.
That's a good tour. Sound like a driver, not a tour guide.
Okay, all right. Okay. Mind made up?
Who, me?
It's up to you. Oh, me?
One second.
All right.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, going to somebody else.
You're going to give us an island tour. But I want the camera to be placed in front so we can capture what is
Place
going
the camera
on.
anywhere you want.
All right, okay, good.
The show is yours.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, I think we're going to cut it with the deal.
Yeah.
120 US, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And we're going Brimstone Hill.
Correct.
That's not big going Brimstone. That's
How long is that going to take
You
anyway?
see,
The
because
island tour
when
is
you're
there.
on a tour, you could stipulate exactly certain days.
well,
if you want
that's
to stipulate,
included.
Okay, all right, okay.
Even if it's
What
stipulated,
about the
that's still gonna happen.
what about the rum taste
He said the island
the rum
tour.
tasting?
That's gonna happen too.
That's going to happen. And Bloody Point happen too.
That's going to happen too.
Gingerland.
No, Gingerland is Nevis.
Yeah.
Yes, and
We'll
I
have
have
to
place that
remain for
have
that.
fish
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Stuff you're talking about,
yeah.
that's for another
Park
stuff.
is also that way.
So
We're going-
How long is this going to take us now?
That will be about, you're looking at
2.5 hours?
Fine, man.
That sounds true.
Okay.
And we might be doing this again, right?
Yeah.
There's another 5 party
persons
coming
coming.
tomorrow.
So
I don't know if they will be willing tomorrow,
or
but
Saturday.
you have a
How much you can hold?
7.
Oh, mine is
well,
8 of them.
8 of us in all.
8 persons.
You know.
I carry 7.
Gosh, just
So,
one more.
no,
we can't hide the one more.
You can hide the one more if you want.
Because it's you. If like how we are, like if
7.
you don't want to take you for
Who is the
anything.
smallest?
All right.
You understand?
Okay. Right.
If I don't do a good job, don't call me back.
Okay. So,
Better have those.
You already.
okay, all right.
Okay.
Yes, man. We got.
Okay, so you're going to go in front?
Yeah. Yeah, room, man. Yeah, room for. Yeah, I'm gonna sit in front. I'm gonna have to set up my gears a bit.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So,
Best
come in
seat for
front.
me.
Come in front.
yeah, I'm going. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to set up my gear a little bit. Yeah.
Want to open windows or are you going air condition? Okay, we're going to use some air conditioning in the city for a while because
Okay.
I want you to hear me
So,
and I want
yeah.
everybody to hear me.
So let me set up there with some mic and so on and whatnot.
Glad you wait. Let me set up first.
Yeah. Really, right? But
That's for me, eh? Cause you start, before you get it, you start to spend money. You start to burn gas, the tires doesn't cook.
Put on a seatbelt behind here?
Huh? No, no, no.
Except for children.
And while we're driving, you will give us.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, G.
I can't go above the that's what I'm. Okay. Gotta straighten this up. See? Good job. I think right
You
here.
can bring it more in the middle if you want, you know. Close to this camera.
Get right there. So let me.
Just wipe the thing with some water and something.
Near here. And let me see if it will go right through. No. So I have to. I think I have to go right there to escape.
You good there?
Wait, let me and I will have to let that disappear there.
You should take us out in the car for us, reverse the camera so we can get us.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I zoom in, come on, number 2, you're gonna I still see it there.
You good?
All right, let's check that one and see. Let's check that
You gotta
one.
go down low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close to the dash, yeah.
Close to the
Too close, you knock up.
Up, yeah, up. You need to lift a little.
Yeah. No, I think it's okay there. Let me.
So the crop will be totally out.
Is it out? Can you see it? I can't see it.
I can't see it.
No, I can't see it. No, it's out.
Okay, right here, right there.
Yeah,
No.
it's out. It's out.
And
Finger would have done a
this is lever. Okay, when you get on the road a bit.
Isaac, I was saying reverse again.
Yes.
Okay, the question is, how many people know St. Kitts? How many of you know that this is St. Kitts? And how
St.
many-
Christopher, I
how
know.
much time you been here before?
This is my maybe 4th touchdown.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to St. Kitts. My name is the Ranger. And to do what you call a comprehensive island tour. You will ask the question and I will give the appropriate answer if I know the answer. If I don't know the answer to your question, I will tell you that I don't know. And while I'm giving the commentary, you can interrupt me and I will be able to get right back on track. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Kitts.
No, we have the other one. We have the other one. Come give me that one, Jace.
The size of the island is 68 square miles and we have a population of over 50,000 people and growing. Based on the last census, our main language in St. Kitts is English. But in school, in our classroom, our curriculum holds 3 different languages. The languages are Spanish, French, and English. But in every aspect of life, languages, if you don't use them, you could practically lose them. We understand the languages more than we speak them because we practice more of the English language. We are now located downtown Basseterre. The name Basseterre, it's a French word and it means lowland. And that is why Basseterre is in a valley.
Okay.
Basseterre have been known to be one of the most beautiful towns in the Eastern Caribbean. It has been said that it received the name Basseterre because it's a French word and France once did occupy St. Kitts. St. Kitts actually became a colony in 1783 and it became independent in 1983, 200 years after it became a full-fledged colony of Britain. It's one of the most unique islands in the Eastern Caribbean. The most agriculture produce have been produced in this hemisphere in St. Kitts because of the fertility of the soil. The soil can grow sugarcane, tobacco, and cotton. The last crop that we grow on a commercial basis was sugarcane. And having grown sugarcane on a commercial level, when the price of sugar went down, the government of the day had to diversify and move into the service industry, which is tourism, that is. We are located in the central part of Basseterre, which is called the Circus. It's called the circus because when the British laid out the town, they meant it to be a replica of the picture. The centerpiece in the circus is called the Berkeley Memorial. It was placed here in honor of a gentleman by the name of Berkeley. He was a legislator of the Eastern Caribbean. How it became Eastern Caribbean is because St. Kitts have been known to be the mother colony of the West Indies. It's a four-phase clock, and the clock is only right twice per day. The reason why it's right twice per day is because it's not working. There's no Big Ben in the circus because we all know that Big Ben is a bell, and all bells are bends, and so therefore there's no Ben attached to the clock. There's a Big Ben in London. Whenever the clock chime at an hour, it will chime. The bell will chime, but the bell and the clock that's work together. So the clock Big Ben is actually incorporated in the clock. So that's what it really is. It is the commercial center of the country, which is downtown of you have the stores and the lower floor, and the owner of the store once reside at the top. Today, most of the owners are not living in town. They have the storerooms, and downstairs is where they sell the produce, and we have the banking system, we have government chain reaction system, and so on. And the administration of government is on 4th Street. But we all know that no one can run a proper system
and this is 4th
from
Street,
behind
right?
the desk. This is 4th Street, but the government headquarters is on Church Street.
Where is Church Street?
Church Street is on your left. We're now going on to Central Street, and we're going to take a right onto Central Street, and we're going to make a connection onto West Square Street. As we arrive to the end of Central Street, we'll be having the Bank of St. Christopher, Nevis and Anguilla. We know that Anguilla broke away from St. Kitts is 1967, and actually it's only St. Kitts and Nevis went into independent. The name St. Kitts is a short name for St. Christopher. And so the short name for Christopher normally be Kit, and we adopt the name St. Kitts officially, but you can use either one of them and you will be right. Straight ahead is the square which is called Pall Mall Square, and having called Pall Mall Square, the name was changed in 1983 to Independence Square, and so that is what is called today, Independence Square. It has been told based on the history that the square was once used as a slave market, where they were taking those who were brought from Africa to be sold into slavery, and they will put them on the auction block and sell them to the plantation owners around the island, and so they will all gather here to buy whatever slaves they so desire. Today the square is used where friends meet friends and enemy meet enemy for reconciliation, and you can even have a picnic in the square if you like, but leave it the way you meet it, clean. There are numerous amount of plants in the square. You have the African tulip, you have the Indian rubber,
bamboo.
you have the bamboo cane, just to name a few. That's in the square. Slavery have been very terrible. It was a very terrible thing, but there's always a bright light at the end of every tunnel. Today we look at slavery at the rear view mirror, and we look at the future as looking towards the windscreen, the future ahead of it. We use education to chart our way forward, and we cannot get ourselves stuck into slavery, even though we know that it did exist. We have to move forward, because if we fail to do so, it would have been better that we never had education in the first place. Coming up on your immediate right hand side is Immaculate Conception, which is a Roman Catholic church, and it is controlled by the Pope of Rome. They also have a school that they operate, but they use the curriculum of the government of the day, which have been legislated for everyone to get a proper education. Every child have to go to school from the moment he reaches the age of 5 years old until he reaches the age of 16. When you reach 16, you can determine to yourself that you don't want to go to school anymore, you want to work. But a good recommendation is always there to say it's best thing to do is to have a trade. Because he who is without a trade and no proper education, no proper skill, he's not a doctor, he's not a lawyer. Sometimes you can make more money than the doctor and the lawyer if you use your skills properly. On your immediate right hand side is the police headquarters, and further down where the red gate is His Majesty's Hotel, the prison that is.
I got you.
On your right hand side over behind to the prison and His Majesty's Hotel is the playground, which is cricket. Our main sport is cricket and football. Some people call it soccer. I'm not sure where they get the name soccer in, but I know that it had to be football because that's the only game that you can play with football, and if you touch the ball with your hand, it's called a foul. And so that's the way it is. We are now traveling in a westerly direction. We're changing points as we go along, and we are still downtown Basseterre. We have just recently received, about 2 to 3 years ago, traffic light downtown Basseterre, and it helps traffickers to be more courteous to each other. But when they see the stoplight, they mean that you should stop, and the green that you should go. And sometimes some people are in a more hurry than some. So naturally, some people will look to break the rules and suffer the consequence of their action. Now, while I'm giving the commentary, I'm not going to talk all the way. Talk to me. Ask me a question.
Number plate on them? Like how you choose what free from what taxi, what private use and them.
Good question. The red plate that you see in front of us and those motorbike, they are for rental, and the black plate with a P, PA. When you see PA, it means that the number is double up. That P21, you could have PA21. That means you have 21 being used 2 times in a vehicle. But it's just difference is PA and PB. On your immediate right hand side is the Anglican Church, controlled by the Church of England, and it's controlled by the Archbishop of Canterbury, as well as the top of the head of the church is the King of England. Her Majesty, when she was alive, she was the head of the church, but now the King of England have taken over. We are now driving down to one of the political known arm of the country, which is the Church Street. And on Church Street, on your immediate right hand side, you have the Labour Party, which is called the Masses House, and that's where they had the Labour spokesman, the mouthpiece of the Labour Party, and that's where they have their headquarters.
Okay, you can break down the incentive that the government gave you guys the other day, where everyone got some sort of remuneration, so to speak.
Straight ahead on your right hand side is the government headquarters. The remuneration, what are you talking about? When the government was giving $500 and all of that?
Yeah. What was that about? What's the background to that?
That was because we had a pandemic, and is to help people up a little bit, those who are less fortunate, and give them something extra, more money to spend. That was something like to not so much the people, it stimulates the people, yes, but at the same time you have what you call a win-win situation, because the people are going to spend it back into the economy, and once you keep the economy moving, it's a good thing to do.
Okay, hear me out again. So it was not a continuous thing, it's just a one-off.
Well, it was supposed to be continuous, and so like maybe every other 2 months I have whichever they choose or whichever they desire, and that was the plan. Okay. If you notice, people are here trying to buy salt fish, because tomorrow is Good Friday, and everybody gonna cook salt fish and dumpling and all kind of different thing, breadfruit and so on. So you gotta watch out if you have coconut on your tree.
Now you bring up that food business. What is your main dish here? You know,
our main dish happens to be, it's supposed to be saltfish, dumpling, and you could have corn and saltfish. It depends on how you feel and what you want to eat. But our main dish is really those are the main dish. It's a very simple dish.
How you do your corn? You don't do fungi and so on like what we do.
You call it fungi, but we say corn meal. Turn corn, yes.
Okay, yes.
What we do, we put in water, we throw in water in the pot, we throw in the corn meal, and when it start boiling, we start
Right.
pulling
Yeah,
the
same thing,
stick to the thing, and we throw some butter in it and so on. A little bit of butter in it, and
Right.
actually when we throw butter in it, then we put some butter around in the bowl, and we take the spoon and slash it in the bowl, and we take the bowl
Right,
and flip
that's
and make
roll
it into a
in
ball.
Right.
Make it into a ball and throw it out.
Same thing, man.
And then we'll put a fish beside it,
Fish water and stuff
and
like
so
that.
side it. And we will normally say, if you want to see me smile, put a ball of corn in the middle and a fish swimming around it,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe behind it eating.
Yes. Okay. So what about your dumpling now? Is it sugar dumpling?
No, we don't put sugar in dumpling.
You
Coconut.
Like we do coconut and stuff like
You
that.
do coconut and saltfish, you do. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right.
On your left hand side is the bus terminal, and who want to take a bus to go someplace in the
Country?
around the country, you come here to take a bus, but they are called omnibuses, and if you notice they have green plates.
Oh, okay.
And those are public transportation. Like this is a public transportation, but this is a taxi. And when I'm traveling with you, I am not allowed to pick up anyone else because until I finish dealing with you. And so that's the bus terminal, but they don't move until they're full. And your left hand side also is the ferry terminal that takes you. This is not good. I don't like to see people paint with natural rocks.
Yeah,
Because once you paint it once, you have to continue painting all the time. You lose the effect. No. What happened is that
Three of them
Not the cruise line, I don't the ship.
on the long river.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boats.
now we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit. We did had some delay, but if you notice, we have black sand beaches, and we have black sand based on the fact that we are
Volcanic.
we are volcanic island. And so that's why. But at the same time, even though we have black sand beaches, if you stand in the water and look down, you should be able to see your toes
Yes,
in the water, because the water is not cloudy.
Right.
And so some other islands you go to, or some countries you go to, you cannot even see the bottom of the ocean for mud and what you call
Pollution.
No, well, it's pollution, but
Sand.
silt.
Yeah.
There are lots of silt at the bottom of the ocean that take away the beauty and the true effect of thing. Now, when I finish this, I'm gonna have a small quiz. So I want to know how much you've been listening up. So prepare yourself. I'm gonna ask the questions, and then you're gonna see if you could give me the answers.
So what year did they change the name from Mount Misery to
Mount Laimiga.
Laimiga?
Mount Laimiga.
I have a hard time stamping that word, Laimiga.
What is that?
Mount Beautiful.
Mount Laimiga.
Mount Laimiga means beautiful.
That's the highest point in St. Kitts.
That's the volcano.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we are driving down towards the cenotaph. The cenotaph is the memorial for those who have lost their life in World War I and World War II, and who fought alongside the British. So every Memorial Day,
They come
the
and pay respect.
the governor will come and lay a wreath. Now somebody make a mistake again by painting
The gun.
a shiny color on the gun stand.
Yes, yes.
You don't paint
Yeah,
shiny
the
color.
bright red,
It's supposed to be flat black.
Yeah. People must close not jealous, but
All military is supposed to be flat black, non-glass. Straight ahead is the magistrate court, and if you have an issue, they'll take you before the magistrate court,
Yeah.
and they will actually tell you what you're charged with, and if you're found guilty,
True, in the prison.
well, not necessary, but you might have to pay a fine or confine, whichever that
Fine
is.
and confined.
Now, remember what I told you about Basseterre? What's the name of Basseterre? Anybody remember? Why does the town name Basseterre?
Because it's low lying.
It's low lying and it's in a valley.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice that we're looking on our right hand side, and the valley depict the word Basseterre, the low valley.
the basket
just
then, yeah.
Basseterre. Just a few yards away, and you could see it's a valley.
Yes, yes.
So
yes.
the wording and the evidence is true.
Right.
And here comes one of the road buses.
Okay, so
Taking
in
the Basseterre.
1970, you had a disaster here from St. Kitts to Nevis. Disaster.
Oh, you're talking about the Christina disaster. Yes, we had a Christina
give
disaster.
us a little synopsis of exactly what they say happened on board.
That disaster, 1970. I was a small boy then, and I'll get back to that. And your immediate right hand side is the Technical Vocational Educational Center, which is the College of Further Education. Which, if you want to learn a trade, simple, that's all it means. They'll teach you to be a mechanic, a carpenter, electrician, whichever so desire, so that you can own a decent living by having a trade. Or you can look after your family whichever that is. Now, the issue and the Christina disaster, those are the days when they still do, when people comes down from Nevis to apply to sell their produce based on the agricultural trade that they have been done, whether it's by animal, by food, and so on. Its return, people were getting ready to go back to Nevis and so on, and people from St. Kitts were going over, so the vessels were crowded and all of that. So the Christina sank. On your immediate left hand side there is apartments that were built by government, and those were built to enhance the living condition of those who so desire to move into them. Now, those apartments were built with one intention in mind: renting to ownership. You rent to own.
Yes.
So don't think that you're going to mess it up and walk away from it. So when you rent it, it's going to be yours. You're going to have a mortgage based on your income, and you're going to pay it, and when you own it, it's yours. And so that is the idea, to advance and enhance living condition. And your right hand side is the school curriculum center, where the teachers get together and bring their class and do their curriculum. And the left hand side is the daycare center, and those children are under 5 years old. The parents drop them off and they go to work. And the immediate right hand side is the College of Further Education and the Clarence Fitzroy College. And you cannot go to college until you reach the age of 16. When you're 16, that's when you go to college. But you have to have 2 entrance subjects, and those subjects are maths and English. And if you have those, then you're free to go in. Coming up on your immediate right hand side is the Permanent Hotel. Everyone is dying to get in, the cemetery that is.
This put us to shame.
I have a question for you though. The question is, how many people inside here you think are dead?
More than what's in St. Kitts.
No. Another one. Next. Next. Yeah.
How many people in there we think are dead?
About how many people inside here are dead?
How many dead bodies are in there?
How many people inside here are dead?
No, they have found somebody to clean the place.
Good answer, lady. You go to the head of the class.
Okay.
The whole idea is that everyone inside here is dead. You can only get in there if you're dead.
But somebody put them in.
It's a permanent hotel.
Yes.
Somebody have to put them in. Somebody have to clap them in.
But he's not talking about who going to take, who staying there permanently.
Oh, who reside?
And everyone is dying. Everyone is dying to get in. So the lady go to the head of the class. Go to the back.
Yeah.
You go to the back.
So
Coming up on your left hand side is the Coca-Cola Bottling Company, and your immediate right hand side is the Joseph N. France General Hospital. And further down is the beer factory. I normally say to my friends who have a tour with me, I say, when you come to St. Kitts, you go to the daycare center, and after you leave that, you will go and have a Coke. Then you could have a beer. After that, you go to the hospital, and back to the cemetery, back to the Permanent Hotel. The lady again, the lady again. So you would have complete your trip in St. Kitts, and a happy moment. Beer, hospital, Permanent Hotel, game over. Caribbean, yes. Okay, now we are leaving Basseterre and we are heading out in the countryside, and on your immediate right hand side is the Caribbean Cinema, the movie that is. And as we get down to the further down, and here you have Best Buy supermarket and utilities on your right hand side as we head out of Basseterre.
This is space, right? That's
Now we are coming up towards the last roundabout that we're going to have that take you into Basseterre up to the F.D. William Highway towards the airport. Coming up on your immediate right hand side is the place which is called McTinley Heights and Beacon Heights. Those two gated community and very beautiful laid out area in St. Kitts. And also you have Ram Supermarket on your immediate right hand side. St. Kitts is a very nice island. On your left hand side you have the egrets, and the egrets the word egret mean long neck, and those birds take the ticks from the cattle and keep them clean.
Well, in Antigua now they're eating frogs.
Well, at least
because we don't have no cattle around anymore.
No, so they're eating the frogs.
Yeah.
But they have to eat, they have to survive.
You have that frog down here?
What kind of frogs? You
Tree
mean?
frogs or some little one that Cuban frog.
Oh, you mean those? Make a lot of noise.
Yes,
Yes, we have them
The
here.
garling sort them out, man.
Do you have the
You call a garling too, right?
Yeah, we call them garling too. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
yes. Huh?
Do you have the African snails down here?
African slave. I can't.
Snails.
Slaves?
Snail.
Snails. Only snail. No, I can't say.
Helba.
No.
Very
I'm going to take a quick divert and I'm going to go down here at Ocean Edge. There's something that I want to show you though.
Okay.
The reason why I come down here. If you notice, all of our houses are built from concrete,
Yeah, solid.
and they are what you call cinder blocks.
Yes.
And we do that because we build the house in preparation for hurricane. And so therefore, when we get storm, there's no drywall in the partition. You sweep out the water
And gone again.
and you're gone again.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yes. Okay. The other thing is that you notice that we have built like this upstairs and downstairs. The reason for that, when you are strong, you can live upstairs and rent downstairs. When you get old and you're not able to climb the stairs,
upstairs,
you rent
move
upstairs and move downstairs. The lady again.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on the ball.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the reason why these houses are built the way they are, to accommodate you, and you can have an income. Not only that, you could make them a rental apartment because we have university schools here and so on.
So in old age, when you don't have a job or should anything happen to you, you have an income.
You have a generating income, yes.
Yes.
Correct.
You don't have to be greedy, but you have a little something
Well, greed always destroys people in the
You
process.
know,
So
in life. This
In
is
life,
all
yeah.
around the world.
it always damage everyone, no matter who you are. It's gonna come back and bite you. Donald Trump could tell you.
So
that.
what this area is called?
This area is called I think it's Ting View. What do you call it?
Sea view?
Sea View, yes, correct. Sea View.
Good.
I just bring you down here to give you an idea what
Yes.
it look like.
This is good. This is good.
One thing with St. Kitts, the roads are really clean. It's beautiful. In the town there, you don't have people coming out from the store selling on the pavement or anything. The place is really clean, and you hardly see garbage bins out in the
Those are the
city
garbage
there.
bins. Every household have one of those.
They give them free.
Yep. Well, not only free, but anything that comes to you is not free. It costs the country,
Yeah, it costs it.
taxpayers.
No, for
You
the
might-
homeowners.
Yeah,
there.
for the homeowners, you pay not directly, but indirectly you have paid.
Yeah.
The ministers of
good.
government own nothing. They are what you call the trustee of the people. And
That's
so when they
good.
use the money, so every household have one of those.
Around this area or on the island.
All around the whole island.
So we have blue jumps for our guys.
Everywhere you go around the island, you're going to see those yellow top.
But we don't see them in the town.
You're not going to see them because people, they're only out when they
When the rubbish
expect
truck
the garbage truck coming.
Okay.
So after that, they pull them back in and then they
Hide
dump the
them
garbage
wherever.
in.
It's
So
really
every
nice
business
that
place will have one there.
Huh?
Every business places will have
The
one.
business place don't have only residents. The business place look after their own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
nice that the people just maintain the cleanliness of this island. It's beautiful.
That comes from education, because when it comes to healthcare, we think that healthcare is more of an education issue rather than a fiscal issue, whereas the person wearing a white gown and all of that, you must prevent, deter, prevent it from happening,
Exactly.
avoid getting sick. Don't do things to get sick and then afterwards you go to the hospital to look for a quick
And they're
fix.
trained the
You
same,
know,
the same government.
Follow the basic hygiene. Do
So
what is
you
necessary.
prevent it rather than cure
Prevent it,
it.
that trying to cure it. Correct. That is the key.
Yes.
1 ounce of prevention is better than a whole pound of cure.
So your hospitals don't really have...
Look at the houses.
Yeah, beautiful. Your hospitals don't really have much people stuck up there on a daily basis.
You have people that normally go because they believe in medicine. Well, I for one, I don't believe so much in medicine, because you could take medicine to fix one thing and it damage the other thing. I believe in nutrition.
Yep.
And medicine is only a band-aid that will set for a certain period of time, and eventually you will have to get off the medicine, because the body was not designed to function with medicine. Medicine is something that you use as a band-aid. You put it on, you use it for a certain time, and you're done. Like sometimes they might give you antibiotic, which kill all the biotic in your body. You don't know the difference between good biotic and bad biotic. So you kill everything, and then at the end of the day, you'll be back with nothing. And sometimes with medicine, you try to fix something else, and it damages something else. So you better, there's a monkey climbing the wall,
Yeah.
saying hello to you. Look like he's happy to see you. That's why you call the greenback velvet monkey.
So they're loose around here?
So there's more monkey on the island than what people, that's what have been said. And you know why I believe that? Because monkeys don't have family planning. But we do.
And then I don't eat them like that.
I think it's some form of trickery that they bring family planning to slow down the population and keep us, you know, to the amount that they want us. They don't want us to get too populated.
So we're going to be seeing monkeys?
Well, we just saw one too.
I didn't really, I saw the tail. But
You didn't see the
are we going to
monkey?
go anywhere that we can actually see them, like,
You had one when we come in there on your shoulder the other day.
No, I'm talking about...
Coming up on your left hand side is the University of Medicine.
You have Ross University here too, right?
Yes, yes. This was started by Ross too.
Okay.
Dr. Ross.
This one is...
And coming up on your left hand side is a hotel that was under construction and that's shut down during COVID, and it never reopened to restart, so the construction need to be complete in that. Hopefully it will be done one of these days. There's no name that is being given as yet, but so
It's a dorm.
it's not, no, hotel,
No,
hotel, it's a hotel.
Okay.
It's a hotel. Coming up on your immediate left hand side is Ross University's School of Veterinary Medicine.
Donkey Sanctuary?
No.
Everything done.
Because each student could have a donkey.
Okay.
Because this is a veterinary school of medicine.
Okay, alright.
So when these people leave here, they would have had the experience of going to school and have a hands-on opportunity to apply medical trade, yes.
That means they do a lot of experiments and stuff on donkeys.
Well, not experiment, I would
You
say.
have a lot of donkeys.
If you check, it's like for instance, if you go to the doctor for a checkout, that's not experiment on you, that's checking you out. So you'll be checking out the health of the animal to make sure that the animal maintain the health it's supposed to.
Why I say that? Because, you know, for veterinary school, it's only donkeys there.
No, you have horses too. There's some.
Everything
You
there,
know,
but
Yeah,
there's a
you have
donkey
cattle, horses, goat and
Cats.
sheep, everything, everything
Dogs,
there.
everything.
Mule.
Everything there, every single thing, animal you could think about. No elephant, no giraffe,
People eat donkeys here?
not to my knowledge. Chinese might kill them in the night or something and sell you, and you don't know. And your right hand side are the parking lot for the students, and you have students from all walks of life in St. Kitts. Now we are still continuing heading down a westerly direction, and on your immediate right hand side is the volcano, and the volcano is 3,700 and I think it's 42 feet from sea level.
3,742.
Huh?
This is Mount Misery or
Mount Loimiga.
Laimiga.
Mount Loimiga run right in the middle of the island.
Is Nevis Peak higher than it?
I'm not sure. I gotta back check
I
that.
don't think so.
I have to back check.
It's cooler.
One of the things I must remind you also is that I know enough to know that I don't know enough.
You can wait your appetite, but that's about it. Anything more than that,
You're a good tour guide.
Oh, thank you for your kind words.
Yeah.
keep up the good work, man.
Yeah. Your voice sounds like you're good for the outer world.
Coming up on your immediate left hand side are the houses that are called low income, and those houses were built by the government.
Government project, yeah.
And they also rent to own. You have enough space where you can make it bigger when you pay off. And there are 2 bedrooms, bathroom and toilet, and it's just to upgrade the standard of living for those who are in a lower bracket. It does not make sense that everybody go flying high and leave all those people behind.
And how we get jumping.
You must
But-
carry them together, because if not, you're looking for crime
Not problem.
and problems.
But when you say low income in St. Kitts, is it really low income? Is it affordable to the low income?
Well, it is affordable to low income because they're controlled by government, and government was designed
Take care of poor people.
to make sure that the poor people are able to pull themselves out of poverty, because that's the whole reason of having government, and that's why government
Balance.
control water and electricity, so that the price will have what you call an equal balance. Because if not, you could have people way down and people way up, and if that space is so wide, at the end of the day, you don't think that you're going to sleep good in your castle, and somebody down there belly growling, wondering about the food you have in your house.
Why
They're gonna come look for you.
Yeah.
Why I ask is because we got the name low income too back in Antigua. But guys, is it really low income?
Yeah.
It is low income. It is low income,
In
but
Antigua it is
Compared, just give me a chance.
No, we don't
Compared
at
to who
Trinity.
you deal
You
with.
give me a chance.
Compared to who you deal with, you low income. Because for your $10 and for me $10, for me $10. For me $10, me don't know when the next one will come. You don't know next week you get paid again. So for me low income, you have to stretch your $10 until you get
That's
it.
not low income.
low income is based on those who work for minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
Minimum wage, yes.
Can a minimum wage person acquire a low income house in Antigua?
A minimum wage,
No.
sorry, Antigua. But what happened is that everything that you get and everything that you do takes some sacrifice.
Yeah.
And if you fail to sacrifice anything that you do,
Management.
if you fail to sacrifice, but you will be surprised to know that those people who make low income at the end of the year, their achievement could be more than you who make in the high category, because they know that the income is small, so they live within the parameter of that generating income. And you who up, they think that your money is always coming, and you live what you call a righteous life, and you say, how in the world that this person can achieve more than me and I make more than them?
Because the more they get, the more they want, and they want to spend more. But a low income person
Sacrifice,
in St. Kitts seem to be more disciplined and more manageable of their finances, more responsible.
Well, you have to be responsible, because what determines the lifestyle you live is not so much how much you make, but it's how you spend what you make.
That is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Back to what I said.
All I do, I just put a cap on what you're saying.
Back to just what I said.
No.
The $10, but the whole is better.
Yes.
And you don't know when the $10 come back. Say you cut and say, okay.
Correct. You're correct.
That we just Lego all one time. If me make plenty money, me can spend $10 a week. They mean nothing. But because me know me not make no money, you have to watch your $10.
That is why, and you're straight ahead, if you're going up to the village, which is called Challengers, if you realize how the roads are winding, because these are the original roads that connected the plantations together around the island. And when slavery was abolished, all of the slaves had to be removed from the plantations, and they could not have lived in where you have arable land. So they had to go to the gut side and so on to set up the little shack. Now, from one generation to another, these people build a house where they born with their mama live and their grandpapa live.
So what village
And
is
so
this
they go,
now?
this is Challengers Village.
Challengers.
And so they move from one Challengers Village, and so they move from one generation to another, and the road maintained the same location that it have been.
And which parish
by
is this
connecting.
also?
This parish is Trinity, St. Trinity, yes.
St. Trinity.
Yes.
Every parish has saints all over.
Every parish is parish because the Anglican Church set up themselves, and they determine how far the parish begins and where does it ends. So that parish system came from the Anglican system, the Catholic, not the Roman, the Anglican. Coming down in this area, we're going down into a place which is called Bloody Point.
Bloody Point.
Bloody Point, it's called Bloody Point because it had been said during the days they was having a festivity in St. Kitts, and the Caribbean Indian were having a festivity, and they decided to have it in the river. And there was a plan to dispose of them, and actually
Planned by who?
planned between the British and the French, and the British was on one side and the French was on the other side, and they used their musket and massacred them in the river. The signboard is saying up here, is saying Bloody Point, and it says that for several days this river flowed red with blood after the English and French settlers massacred thousands of Colongo Carib in 1626. This marked the end of Colongo occupation in St. Kitts.
Yes. And it's written in Spanish, French, and German.
Correct.
Why they have their little boys put
Well, because you just put somebody there, a picture of a boy, a
Maybe a
local
local
boy.
student.
They should have put a picture for that should have been a group of people.
Well, because you don't have
Our Carib, something like that.
one could represent.
So this river run blood for days then?
That's what I was told based on the history.
Okay.
Because you're aware that history is history, and he's telling it as he know it. But lots of things that when you hear, you read, you based on your ability to comprehend, you can dictate, determine whether it's true or it's not true.
But it's amazing, eh? We just left Challengers,
To Bloody Point.
Challengers area, right? And from the Challengers there, and then you come straight on into the bloodiness.
Yes.
You know? So it's like a linkage right
Straight
there.
ahead is Brimstone Hill, the Gibraltar of the Gibraltar of the West Indies, and Brimstone Hill. We're gonna have more on that when we continue to go down further into our tour.
Hey, we're almost an hour into our tour, and guess what? I haven't bumped into any pothole yet. This road is smooth like velvet. And look how clean they are at the side. And we're way out in the countryside. Look how clean the roads are. Anyway.
Well, some people drop some days. You know. Well, I was told that sometimes some trucks pass with some garbage and some bloat.
Yeah, no,
on the truck,
I believe that.
But you know, but there's some people who still will want to throw some things outside the window.
But
Yes,
people come out here from time to time and just pick up those.
you'll have that every now and again. Yes, every now and again you'll have that.
And you say your name is again?
My name is the Ranger. They call me the Ranger. Yes.
The Ranger. The Kittitian Ranger.
Eh?
Why you have your cowboy hat on?
No, it ain't a cowboy hat. It's
like
a Ranger's
like
hat.
Star Black. Okay.
No, it's a Ranger's hat.
Yeah.
What happened is that I get the name Ranger because most people who actually have had anything in management of sugarcane estate, by virtue of the office, you are a forest ranger because your estate run from base down to the ocean, straight up to the rainforest.
Yes.
And so you're responsible for soil conservation, erosion and management, and so they will look at you, they'll call you what you call a forest ranger.
Okay.
And you'll be able to you'll be able to have what you call a firearm, where you'll be able to shoot monkey, goat and sheep and pig, and so that will destroy the agricultural produce. Huh?
Except you.
No. When you carry a firearm, it wasn't designed for you to shoot human. No, that wasn't the plan to shoot human.
You don't have snakes here?
No, but we have lots of mongoose. Someone have said. Someone have no. That's not true.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
I debunked that one. I tell you why. I have gone to countries where I have seen lots of snakes and mongoose too.
That's
but
true.
they know where the mongoose could eradicate the snakes. Now, if we had snakes here in the first place, we would have still have snake here. That's my belief.
Okay.
Because no the mongoose could have get rid of the snakes. You'll be surprised to know where snakes can go and how the mongoose don't go.
No, it's the egg that the snake would let the mongoose would eat them.
If they find them.
So it will keep down the population.
If they find them, but you will still have snake. You would not be able to get rid of all of them. Now we are going into Old Road.
Old Road, yeah. We have Old Road too.
And, well, it's more like a British.
Harlem.
And this is Old Road. This was the first town of the British. The town that we came from was the first town of the French. And so St. Kitts was divided into two between the French and the British.
So St. Kitts was colonized by Thomas Warner.
Sir Thomas Warner, he was the first governor of the Eastern Caribbean.
Right.
That's what they say.
Not the Eastern Caribbean, Leeward Island.
Yes, well, they say in this hemisphere.
Okay.
In this hemisphere. That's what they say.
So he sent his son over to Antigua. Right?
I'm listening.
And he sailed into Carlisle Bay. Old Road also.
Okay.
Same old road.
Right? So that's why maybe when he came over to Antigua, they gave it the name Old Road also.
Old Road, okay.
Old Road from Old Road, okay.
Okay.
So St. Kitts really had a little to do with the colonization of Antigua.
Yes, because
in 1632.
Yes, because they claim it's the mother colony of the West Indies.
Yes.
The first island that became a colony.
Right.
And that is why Sir Thomas Warner was the first governor he was the governor for these islands in this hemisphere.
I got you.
Okay. We are the same page.
Yeah.
It's just that we're probably saying it differently.
Well, no history.
Who know who first? From who perspective?
No, we don't have a disagreement. We're saying the same thing, but we're saying it differently. Yes. And he add more. He's adding more because, like I say, the half have not been told.
Yep.
And so the more you speak, the more it yes. Now we're taking a right and we're going up into Wingfield Estate, which is called Close to it, you have the Carabel Batik. And this would be the closest area that we'll get to the rainforest.
Okay. So the hikers that go way up to
the volcano will be on the other side. That's
and that will be another tour for us or another.
Yes, if you're gonna do that, yes. Think. Okay, I'll try and find out if there is any. I'll have your number so I'll be able to communicate. I'll try to find out if Boozies will be open.
No, they wouldn't.
No?
That's where we had lunch yesterday.
They'll be open in the day from lunch go down something like that.
Tomorrow, not tomorrow.
In the strip. They said open on the strip. They should be open.
Boozies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can be having lunch there tomorrow.
At the strip, yeah.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah. You can find out if they'll have breakfast too.
No, they don't have breakfast.
No, they don't do breakfast.
We're not going to go to the strip for breakfast.
Let me find out if Alfredo's will have breakfast tomorrow. I gotta
Where
find
is
out.
that?
Alfredo is downtown.
We'll walk in distance.
Yes.
That sounds like Spanish.
Alfredo, he's from St. Kitts actually, but he was living in England for some time, and he retired and he came home and decided he was going to open a restaurant, but the restaurant taken a life of its own. So now they decided only thing they're going to serve is lunch. So I'm not sure if they'll go into breakfast tomorrow.
But Bootsy's lunch is really good.
Just double checking.
Okay, now we are going up towards Romney Manor, and the only place in on the island that had aqueduct, which is water power that did use to turn the mill to crush the sugar cane, was in this location. All the other areas had windmill. And your right hand side is the bridge, the sugarcane narrow gauge railroad, and below there you have a banana plantation, and you have what you call a silk cotton tree, and more forestation. And as we get closer up towards the sugar factory, and to the back of it on your left, you will see African tulip.
Yep.
Traffic order trying to make sure that people are safe.
This is how St. Johnstown is with people in the street.
So we forgot that they can't get knocked down.
Well, this only have traffic passing through, so.
Oh, Carabel Boutique is a more forestry.
And your immediate right hand side is the entrance to Carabel Batik. And see, you could have this volcano. Antigua does not have is not fortunate enough to have all these mountains, so it's a completely different setup. Yeah. And straight behind here is a bomber. I mean, not a bomber, is the location. We're going to get out quickly, and we're going to spend about 5 minutes here, and then we're going to move on. I'm going to back inside here, and we're going to walk around and go to see where the rum is, and we're going to do that in this area.
This looks like a photogenic area.
This is the
Okay, let me give this a break. Yeah, we can roll. We could roll until another time. I don't think we can. Oh, okay. All right. Let's.
Radio that, right? You can wear your swimsuit and the clothes on too. Okay.
Look at the first one.
First spear.
This gentleman down here is he make sure that when you arrive, he unbuckle
Remember to follow them, right?
and so they coordinate with the top and the bottom.
Oh, so they're actually going to zip into this
They're going to
thing
slip into this one.
And
The
this
spring,
one breaks.
the spring going to go straight and break this pressure, and then it's going to release back.
Yeah.
For the next one. So he's set up to do 2 at the same time. For speed, he's going to do 2.
So you just got to hold on.
There you go.
So you're going to press something actually.
Yeah, you're going to release them. They can't go unless you release. But these springs are heavily loaded.
Okay.
Pull the string. There we go.
Look at that.
Everybody's up.
Oh, holy
Let's get the last one. I didn't trail that one too well.
Good stuff, man. Big up. No, big up.
Jess. Okay, let's do this last one. You come this side. Come this side.
hands on the stuff and your legs up.
You can put your legs anywhere you want. Put your legs up anywhere you want. He's putting back the tensions and the catches. And they agree with each other and they coordinate. But all those up there are much longer than this one.
I know.
So you have more speed, you have more clash.
So you come now with more force.
Yes, I feel heavier too.
And especially, yeah.
Who's gonna win till you, me or you? Hands up.
Now you go wrong. Now you go.
Come on.
Does anybody feed up?
Oh! What is it? You alright, buddy?
Rum distillery.
You can check the rum distillery right now. Right here in St.Kitts.
Talk to this gentleman here to tell you what's happening. Good? For now, sir.
So it's a nice 12-year-old product on the table right here. No added sugar, no added preservative, it's all natural rum. Aged in bourbon barrels, so it got a nice whiskey forward to it. We do 1,000 bottles per batch, so this is 541, batch 11, 1 week old. This one just got gold awards in St. Kitts for the best aged rum in the Caribbean. Today we have special where you purchase anything here, you're gonna put taste in there. Large ones are 69, small ones are 15. T-shirts and hats are all 20. And in case you wish to taste it, only $5.
Anybody else have any question?
No.
No taste today.
That's no problem, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boiling house.
Yes, the boiling house, the curing house, and the boiling house. Okay, that's how they have the copper sink into the ground. Yeah.
This is the sugar factory itself.
Yeah.
The boiling.
So this was the boiling house.
The boiling house. Whenever you get juice from the sugar, you strain, you skim, you strain, you
Right.
skim.
That's right.
And if you notice that there is no way to drain it out, you have to keep it out. And the strainer comes to here.
So where's the curing house now?
No, there's no curing house for curing house is not for sugar.
It's,
Curing house is for rum.
oh.
Because you take the molasses
Yes.
and the rum.
Yes. Right.
And what happened is that you take those days they never had granule sugar. They had liquid sugar.
Yes. Yes.
So the
yes.
liquid sugar, once it's heated and it's going to a boil, then you will skim the top for the molasses, and the bottom is where you will put in the cask.
In the hogshead.
ship
In the
to
hogshead
England.
to ship. That's
Yes, yes.
the hogshead
Once it's
over there.
cooled down,
Right. So
barrel then ready to
yeah,
ship.
those are the barrel, the hogshead they used to call them.
Yes.
Yeah. History in St.Kitts, folks.
Yeah.
This is history.
Story.
What's on the other side over there?
And the other side over there is just plain
Park,
the other side
grass.
of the
Okay.
system.
Yes.
But
Okay.
this you wouldn't like to see. You wouldn't like to close your eyes and imagine this in action. The amount of people, the smoke and
I
everything.
know.
And
I know.
because if the smoke not going up in the chimney, it's gonna spread all around here.
Yeah.
Heat.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Work from sun up till sundown. Yes, I'm at the old sugar factory in St. Kitts. And believe me folks, this is history. This is history. This is history. The copper, where the molasses stored and skimmed, boiling house rather. This was the boiling house. And you see this, imagine there was a cover in here, and inside here, the steam from here, the fire from here, going back here. You're gonna? No, we'll walk up. No, we'll walk up. Walk up. Yes. Yes. Take care, man.
Okay. This used to be the process of the rum,
Yeah.
and those are the distillery down below.
Okay.
Actually, I know how to cook rum.
You ever see? This is the first old factory, right?
This is the first old.
So the other one, you see sugar made in the other one.
Well, what happened? Yes, but what happened is that ours, the modern rum distillery that we make now,
Yeah.
is just using molasses And because we used to buy the molasses from the thing.
Okay.
And put the molasses in a pot to boil. And what we put what you call like a overhead. And the overhead go into a warm barrel, which is a cooling tower.
Right.
And as it boils, because rum is actually steam. And as it boils, it go over in the overhead and come down into the steam barrel and go into a warm cooling tower like a radiator. And the rum will come out.
Okay.
And that's what you call the straight rum.
Straight rum, yeah.
We used to do that. See, you have something like here.
Right.
See, like steam. And it go over to for the cooling tower. Which is very, very, very interesting.
Okay. Okay, good. He's gonna get the car. He'll come around and meet us. He's gonna get the car.
Where is
You wanna hold this? You hold that one.
Where do I hold?
Right down there.
Where I'm
and
holding?
just keep it steady on what's in front of you, like. Just put this on.
Take that.
Do what you can here. Need as much footage as possible. Right? Oh yeah. Looks like my battery for my transmitter is out, but I have a built-in mic inside here, so that could work. Right?
Oh, this is beautiful history. According to the tour guide, the ranger, his story. This is the area. The entire area we just covered is Carabel Batik, the rum manufacturing.
The Carabel Batik, Romney Manor, and as we do some more intense forest. This is the closest point we will be getting into the rainforest area. See if we have enough time to spend a couple minutes there, and then we'll be moving down towards Brimstone Hill. Running some time, but it's okay.
Transmitter need a little charging up. It's my microphone. Yeah.
You can charge it in the vehicle in the meantime?
Yeah. Well, my mic, I have my power supply here, so.
No, what if you save the power supply in it?
No, we have enough. We have enough. We have enough. Let me turn it back on.
Some people live up this area, or just a tourist attraction?
Nobody live up here.
Here is like our Wallins Reservoir area, but let me tell you something. This run us to shame in Antigua, man.
It's a well maintained one.
Even more tourists you look like coming to St. Kitts.
You have to use what you have to get what you need.
Yeah. That's right.
I was heavily on tourists, but after that, I overused a couple of sites instead of actually develop new sites.
Where in Antigua?
Natural sites.
In Antigua.
Natural sites should be maintained.
You can enhance other places to create the not illusion, but you know,
Creativity.
the creativity. Yeah. You're welcome spot to Nelson Dockyard, where you say when you're going to Nelson Dockyard, all is your empty hill. You're nice up the place and you know, welcome people, put on park or something, you can sit down and relax.
You see your Brimstone, you'll put us to shame.
Yeah. Look at this, you're going now, you feel like, you know what I mean? And you show you far from where you're going. But then
History does not have to show you complete stuff. It has to leave something there for your imagination.
Yes.
Just like the rum distillery there, right? Because where we saw those boiling houses, they were complete building cover right there.
Yes,
Right?
correct.
And if you notice, is you have to use your imagination now, a replica of how it was looking
Yes.
before.
From
Correct.
what we would have seen.
At least you got something to
Now we are going up towards Romney Manor, and as we come around the bend, you'll be going straight into the salmon tree. And someone claimed that it's about over 400 years old. And they
This
have
tree
been
here?
through- Yes.
It looked like, let me tell you what she would,
Salmon,
Does it put
just flowers. Beautiful flower, like a shaving brush.
one color?
Multiple color. It's,
Flowers?
Yeah, you normally flower.
Multiple color flowers in there?
Flower, yeah.
Wow.
Pinkish,
Okay.
purplish, yes.
Something like the Chinese people in a tree.
Wow.
But it's one of the oldest tree that you could find, and the
Look like in
largest.
the Caribbean.
largest in St. Kitts, one of the largest one.
Wow.
Yes, that you could find. This, it have been said that if this tree could speak, he'll tell you a story based on the things that he have seen.
You have to see plenty of weed. Plenty
You
of
have a
wickedness.
lot of black stuff. Big black stuff.
To go inside this Romney Manor, they ask you for $3 entry free. If you don't want to, you don't have to go in. You could do it another time.
What is it to be seen in there?
What they do inside here is they take white fabric and turn it into batik.
Oh.
Batik is the thing where you call tie-dye. The name batik comes from, it's originated in Indonesia. But the name Caribel come from Belmont and Carib and Arawaks, Indian, you see.
We have a bell.
I should have linked the two together. Carabel Button.
Yes.
Because the
Belmont
tie-dye
Estate.
and stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
the
that.
tie-dye stuff, yes.
I can skip that one.
Okay, got you.
I can skip that one.
Okay, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna go straight down towards Brimstone Hill.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Just what appetite. When the rest come, then they can, you know, and they can.
Why say I can skip that? Because coming from Guyana, dealing with fabric and, you know, we had a textile mill down there.
But you say Guyana different. You say Guyana like a West Indian person, because normally Guyana say Ghana.
No, we say Guyana.
She have a long one.
They run the word in one, they say Ghana.
So they come and come back to Nigeria.
You know, and textile and tie-dyes and, you know, it's just that you're seeing it in a different place. The environment is just
It's different, man. It's different. And I used to this.
scenery.
And but like all the tax people them, then I run for you and nothing. Then I run for you to come do. Just come enjoy yourself when you done.
The Kittitians that we've met so far, they're very, very hospitable. They're very courteous.
Yeah, they take their time. Yeah, they take their time.
Yes.
Even no woman to the army to the
And they're,
she like she a tour guide, cause she tap right there and tell you. Do
and
this,
she,
do that, do this.
and she called to
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah.
She didn't leave us like that. The man that showed us where the bakery or something was.
Yeah, with the bakery.
He was good.
And the man found car down by the jetty, you know. He actually carried to the jetty. Yeah, when I go Nevis. When the man rolled it out, tell our family go right down to the
No,
the
he
jetty.
said it was late, so I decided to run behind him.
Yeah,
But
and
he
the
was
hour
good.
ago. Yeah,
But he knew
yeah.
we were, you know.
Yeah.
He said, so when he walked, we walk. When he run, we run.
Yeah, I put up on some nice people.
Yeah, man.
Good Caribbean like.
Yeah.
So exit on different places and enter just on different road. And it goes,
We really need free movement in the Caribbean. It will build a better unity, a
Well,
relationship.
just the other day, they were saying that they was gonna have, they're gonna remove the 6 months from the Caribbean, and Gaston Brown said no way, and people in St. Kitts say take the Prime Minister and carry him over to Antigua and take Gaston and bring him to St. Kitts because we want him here.
You know?
You ever heard they say be careful what you wish for?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
they say
that's the one prize, you know.
they say they want Gaston over here because Gaston say
Careful what you wish
he
for.
don't want the free movement.
Free movement with the
So
better
that
prize.
mean the Kittitians don't want a free movement?
They don't want that kind of movement, no. Because what happened is that you could understand is that there are lots of people, if you notice, there are people by the side of the road selling coconut and all kind of different things. They're not Kittitian, they're more Jamaican.
Well, I got that in Antigua too.
And so you have an issue with them. What happened, they're Jamaicans, when they go places, they can practically take over and do things that they want to do. And you run them today, they come back tomorrow. You run them today, they come back tomorrow.
Then the top.
And so it takes a lot of energy from our enforcements to
Monitor the people.
to monitor
And
them.
there's a small island. So
This is the train part,
Yeah,
right?
the bridge for the train,
Yes.
yes. So what happened is that people are very skeptic because
If you get that from one set,
and,
just imagine everybody.
and they're in the millions. They're in the millions. We only about over 50,000.
Yeah.
So we have to be very cautious.
what's your population like?
Over 50,000 people.
Yeah. Small
And
population.
those countries are in the millions. Millions of Jamaicans.
They'll
Just imagine
they'll
us.
overrun us.
Yeah.
Sure, they'll overrun you easily.
Okay, according to your population, just over 50,000 persons. About how much Kittitians you average within that? So
Kittitian,
the island is made up of more Kittitians than foreigners.
yes, it is right now. But
And they don't
but
argue
but
like
the
ours are.
but I'm not sure. But the what happened? What actually happening in St. Kitts right now is that you have this is sheep. You have lots of Guyanese, Jamaicans, Dominicans, and
Any Santo Domingo people?
yes, Santa
And then
people
they
from
come.
Santo Domingo. But one of the things is what they are doing, right? They are not integrating with the people. What they are doing,
They
they
have in
have
their own community.
yes, they have what you call Jamaican association.
Yes.
They have their own conspirators.
And so what happened when they do get together,
No problem.
they
Strategize.
strategize and they
run the
speak,
street,
they talk about the issues. And when they bring up the issues, the leader have access to our political leaders,
Yes.
Talking the ear.
which they have position to vote. Now, you think as a citizen of your constituency, you have access to your leaders, but you don't. Because what happened is that
Foreigners got
when
access?
the foreigners speak to the politician, he speak to the politician and he say, I have 400 Jamaicans behind me
Yep.
who could support you.
Yep.
Oh, so he got 400 votes.
So he's sure, he's saying in his mind, he could back the 400 votes. And so when you think you know your politician and you could go to your politician, lock off the phone, he don't want to see you.
Yep. But you don't know.
Because he know that he have them to offset the balance. So when you think, not only that, if there is a job vacancy open, inside that area is a Jamaican, where you think that you're going for the job, a Jamaican coming from Jamaica for the job.
Yep. So there's something.
So you see, your local people are being hampered on both sides of the fence. The politician that you vote for, selling the votes, selling your strength to other people, and so you will find that non-national are working when the nationals are not working. Unemployed.
So they don't have a labor bureau department that you offer the nationals the vacancy first,
Well, one I think that happened, no.
and then if
If they
there's
endorse
no,
the
No, because you see, once you say that, you are now talking CARICOM. So you're saying, hey, from the CARICOM, the person got a job. What are you going to tell them? The person done already in the job. And most of the employers are non-national.
Yep. They people bring on
So they prefer, because one of the things is that they could hire you. They could hire you from Trinidad, wherever you might be from, and pay you little or nothing, and get away with it because as far as you're concerned, you're going to keep your mouth shut. And while you keep in
And
your
you're
mouth,
underpaid and you're just glad for the job.
yeah, and you walk in, yes. So you
you're
walk in.
saving them money.
Yes.
But then if the employers, most of the employers are non-nationals, that means most investors are non-national.
You're correct.
Well, then the nationals need to invest.
Well,
And take over.
but you see how you gonna to invest in a product. Well, let me tell you something. One of the things is that it have been said that the prophet have no honor in his own country, and so therefore, most people will quicker buy from somebody else, an Indian, a Chinese, than to buy from a local. I have driven an Indian man, and he tell me plain. He said, "Why? Let me tell you, I love Kittishan, and I do like them bad. But one of the things is Kittishan spend bad. He says Kittishan will want something and they buy it right now and they don't care what they're going to do tomorrow, but what they're buying it now." And he said that they know where people live. They live differently.
Just for the moment.
And so only time you will see the Indians mix with us is if we go to watch a game of cricket. But after that you don't see them. You don't see them. The Spanish will not go to one of our people bar. They will go to a Spanish bar and invite you
All
to
over
the
they
bar.
would do that, yeah. Spanish, just Spanish.
So the integration is not going to work out. The Jamaican will support the Jamaican too. They don't know each other in Jamaica, but they only want to hear you a yardie. Once you are yardie, the man will link up with you.
They support the brother.
The support, yes. So therefore, you assist when you think that your population will be going to Kittishan, it will be going diversifying. And not only that, they spend more time at the Western Union and MoneyGram to send back the money. And so when the money gone back, they spend very little less of what they have on the island. So you'll be building what you call a void or vacuum.
The foreigners can own homes here like that.
Well, depends on the status.
There's a non-national fee.
Depends on the status. So you have those things that are going. If somebody said they come to St. Kitts and they're going to set up and they're going to stay here and so on, that would be a different story. That's how you see. Yeah, but if you're planning to just we're happy about you plan to go, it's a different story too. On the right hand side is the tomb of Sir Thomas Warner. Okay. And it is said over here, it says, site of the first Anglican church in the Eastern Caribbean. And it says, this cemetery holds the remains of Sir Thomas Warner, the first English governor of the West Indies, who launched the colonization of the west of the islands, and who launched the colonization of the islands. And then he go on to say Samuel Jefferson, the ancestors of third president of the United States of America.
Okay, so Thomas Warner is related to the Jeffersons then, president of the United States of America.
No, the Jeffersons, because you have two people up there buried, right? Samuel Jefferson. Samuel Jefferson.
How did he get here if he was an American?
Who? No, because remember
same colony.
Yes, but they leave from here and went to the United States.
Yes, same colony. West Indies and the United States were colonies of England.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
What England go?
He jumped down the tree here. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, at the time there, until when America gained their Civil War independence.
Yes.
And we just gained it the other day.
What, the independent?
Yeah. 81 you said, right?
1983.
83, St. Kitts 83.
St. Kitts went 200 years.
Yes.
200 years.
The first to become colony, last to become independent. I don't think they're going to give anybody else independent.
Anybody else is wanted.
Yeah, they're going to fight.
Huh?
Like anybody, I don't think the others want it anymore.
Montserrat?
Yeah. They don't want it, no.
I don't think they want it. I think they feel better.
Yeah.
Yes.
When they can go England or some other places.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I still get a tough time.
the thing is, what happened, you sure you can get a tough time. What happened is that when I was much younger, I wanted to go to England. My passport marked British subject.
Yes.
And I had to get a visa to go to England.
Okay.
Today my passport marked St. Kitts, Nevis, and I could go to England just like that. I don't need a visa.
Conspiracy in those days.
Just to keep you away with it.
They just want you for condition.
your
And
convenience.
so that's why when you live, you have to live to the fullest extreme and enjoy it, because you never can tell.
You never can
That's why
tell.
we here.
You never can tell when they might come and invade us again and want their islands.
Or they could do it. They have the military might to do it. They could do anything.
We don't have no guns. We don't have
We
no.
don't have anything now.
We don't have no military and all that.
I'll have education.
All we have is yes man around.
Only thing that keeping us a bit from them is the pride and dignity, because they don't want the outcry of other allies in the world saying, oh, you do them that, then you do this.
How they do us now?
Our another force might take over, like the Chinese.
Yeah. They could do
You see
anything.
they're creeping in, the Chinese.
Uh-huh. Yes.
We all
Anyway,
sold
the
our
world.
door to the end
I
of
think
the
that's the way we should live on Earth anyway. We should be free to go where you want to go
Yeah,
and roam around like birds,
exactly.
with limitations still, you know.
Yeah.
Because
No,
not
no,
all
no,
bird, not all
Minor
bird can live
limitation.
everywhere and go anywhere.
Yeah.
But you see, there are people who have criminal intention. What are you going to do with them?
Yep.
What are you going to do with them? Because somebody go Antigua and commit a lot of crime. And
they
you're
go
looking
back
for,
where they come
and they
from.
go back where they come from, or they go to another island and do
That's-
more
that's-
Yeah,
crime.
do
that-
jail.
yeah.
And you're looking for the person, you can't find them because
You don't know.
they gone already.
Crime.
And then when they're tired of St. Kitts, they go back to Antigua. Because when I look at some of the crimes that happen in Antigua, I said this didn't even sound like Antigua.
Come
Lots
out,
of-
come out to hit and run.
Every day,
Come here and hit and then go back out.
people rob gas station and everything. When I look at the news in Antigua, I say
Same
this
thing,
happened in
yeah,
Antigua.
I still hold all the dirtiness and the criminal acts coming from the US. They look too much at TV and too much of things, and it coming down from there. And the weapons and everything coming right down from there, coming right through the port.
I understand that, but how can you look at your brother, man? How can I look at him
I'll rob you.
and rob him?
They need to
Come on, I mean,
ban some of those things.
Oh,
And when
man.
somebody gets shot in the mouth.
yeah, but how can I rob him? Wait,
Friend,
Your
right
own
can I-
now,
brother.
eh?
Your own
it
brother.
used to be enemies and stuff and strangers. Now it's friend killing friend.
Oh my gosh, they're not
Family
really
killing
friends.
family.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now approaching Brimstone Hill. Based on the archaeologists' finding, it have been said that during a volcanic explosion, Brimstone Hill emerged from the bottom of the ocean and stands out like a beacon in the western side of St. Kitts. The height of the fortress is 800 feet above sea level, and it is 40 acres in diameter. The British side fit to build a fortress on the top of Brimstone Hill, which consists of guns and magazine and barracks alike. Today, it is controlled by UNESCO, the World Heritage Site. It's a museum, and so those who wishes to go into Brimstone Hill can do so and visit it and relive and reenact those days of the 17th and 18th century military architecture. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the breeze is blowing, and one could take beautiful photographs if they so desire. And we could take our time and as we escalate up to Brimstone Hill. So, anybody have any question while we do this?
So we presently on the inside.
So what year?
No,
Did
not
you
this
mention
moment
the
yet.
year that they start to make that erection of Brimstone Hill, the fortress up there?
Okay, what I can tell you, the Battle of Brimstone Hill took place in 1782. You had the separation of the French and the British, where the French settled on the eastern side and the British settled on the western side, which is this location of the British. It so happened that confusion broke out between the French and the British, and the French decided that they was going to capture the fortress, because in those days were the days of Napoleon, where whoever take the high ground was in charge, and it was a threat to the French. And the French decided, hey, we're going to take them by storm, which they did. And fortunately, they were successful in gaining the victory by firing the guns, the musket, using the sword and so on, and do some killing. Now, having captured the fortress, what they did, they marched into the fortress in a victorious way, but no contingency plan. And so while in the fortress, the British regrouped and decided to surround the fortress. And having surrounded the fortress, cut off all of their supply. Having the supplies cut off, they decided they brought them to the negotiation table. And the negotiation was in the agreement that they will leave the island. Having leave the island, having agreed to leave the island, that is when the island became a full-fledged British colony, because in the absence of the French. Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park.
We can go with windows down and take off the AC now?
I think so, if you want to.
Yeah.
Yes, you're fine, but that's the problem.
No. Trace, give me one behind.
No, if you smell anything funny, that will be sulfur.
Yes, yes, I know that for sure.
Coming up on your immediate right hand side is a beautiful sign, and I kind of like this sign here. It says Brimstone Hill Fortress UNESCO World Heritage Site. An exceptional and well-preserved example of 17th and 18th century military architecture. Spectacular views, educational awesome.
On our way up to Brimstone Hill, folks.
Now we are heading up towards Brimstone Hill, and we'll be taking it from here. We'll be meeting what you call an entrance.
Yes,
It'll take a while before it cool down. As we drive up to Brimstone Hill, I noticed that they're being prejudiced towards dogs, and we'll have to do a demonstration because they're being very bad against dogs.
Well, I guess the monkeys are allowed.
So we will have to demonstrate. You know, everything in the US we demonstrate for against, eh?
You have to bring up a dog and cuss and say, dog got rights too.
Yeah, dog have rights.
I'm a seeing eye dog.
Dog have
You
rights.
come from a hike. I'm walking and see eye dog. The dog must go back when he's there. Look,
Man, tell me no dogs alone. That can't be.
that's a madness. Now you can't tell monkey no go.
Oh no, monkey go anywhere they want.
Yeah. But dog that will protect your local for you. Know, and
I would like to see monkeys in the trees.
In their natural habitat.
With a couple of more days, you might see them indeed.
yeah.
Long time I haven't seen a monkey in this land.
Yes, up to Brimstone Hill, 800 feet. I thought it was 7, and we're going up. Driving up at that.
It'll be a nice walk.
Yeah,
How high is Boggy Peak?
1,300 feet. 1,319 feet, rather. But if you're measuring up to the tower, it's a little higher.
And you do Macnish and all that and something.
Yeah, because we don't have much of any mountains in Antigua.
Antigua have beaches.
Yeah, I got beach Banga.
Antigua could still take the largest
No, cruise ship?
cruise ship.
No,
They might do some dredging.
no, can't take anything.
Well, in my view, Antigua is an island just like St. Kitts. And just like how you can part off, make 300 or how much beaches, any island can
Angie
do
Georgia.
the same. No,
Yeah, but you
it's
should
not
have stopped.
that. This place is really narrow. He's just there to the edge of the
Yeah, you can have on the side.
No.
Yes,
But
them.
they-
Yes, them. Yes.
All we need is common courtesy.
Yeah.
Common courtesy and share the same space.
You know, who coming down should stop. Who allow those coming up.
Why
is,
is it broad
you know,
open?
Yeah.
It's easy to come down, harder to go up. Give the man that coming up with the weight a chance.
This is how you should go with your horn.
Something else to that. That's why I'm from Book and from Kundo.
Brimstone Wall Fortification. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, it's the top of the hill we are?
No,
Not yet.
we haven't got nowhere yet.
Oh.
And now we are at the entrance of Brimstone Hill, where they're asking a contribution of
$10.
$15 per person.
You know, I
That's
thought they
it,
charged
that's it.
vehicle.
No, per person.
Person, so $15 per person.
That would be $30-$45.
How about your residence? Let's say residence. I'm not gonna be that.
Yeah, all right.
That would be US.
15 US?
But that's a 10 easy. Yeah, that's the thing. Residence.
15 US is how much?
15 US. would
45, 30 something now.
15 US would be 40 easy.
Yeah, okay. That's right. You got it here. You got it covered. Yes, right here.
Admission fee for the easy.
Cashier is slow.
Make change.
They don't have any change.
Probably.
Come on, man. They're really. What kind of music Kittians like?
Any kind of music, it's just like everybody else in another country. It depends on who the person
No,
is.
I mean, like Guyanese love, it's not an island, it's a country, but we love oldies. Yeah, you have a lot of reggae and stuff, but in Antigua, you would find their old music is more like the calypsos and that kind of thing, right? But they would listen to old music as well, nice, but who can dance it?
I for one listen to every music, all kind of music that I like. I like the lyrics, more music in terms of the lyrics.
The number. 3 of us. Yeah. Antigua.
OECS.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, this is the tree ID. You don't have ID on you? Yeah, wait. You want my ID? Okay, I can give you mine. Driver's
Here's my
license.
driver's license.
Yeah. I think he forget his paperwork.
You don't really walk.
Once you don't have ID, you have to pay the regular fee, which is 40 EC a person. Which is 40 EC. Okay, for both of you with ID,
Yeah.
it's gonna be $25 each. 25 EC each.
25 EC each.
That would be 50 easy.
So
Okay, that's it.
$40
You want $40 more. What do you got here?
25.
25,
That's not 25.
40 more. Isa.
Claxton.
Oh,
Again, because she didn't bring her room before.
You're listening now. Women listening to women listening to everything closely. Yellow.
yeah.
Yellow.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's it, you good?
My
You gotta
IDs.
get back the ID.
Yeah.
You don't have back the ID?
No. Thank you. The IDs, you give them back to me?
Yes, should have given them back.
Wait a minute. Where did I put
There's these
Yeah.
ID.
that paper?
Put them back in your pocket. Oh.
Did I put them in here? No. Let me see. I think. Did I slide anything?
Yeah, you put,
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, thanks.
On the right hand side is where you have flank breach in 1782. Sorry, 1782. sit back and relax a little bit, and we're gonna get up to the top of Brimstone Hill.
It's only 800.
So where you find the crater now?
The crater is down in the middle of the volcano,
Yeah,
and that will be like a all-day hike.
All day.
all day.
He's not driving, all walking.
All walking and thirsty and
Where's
drinking.
that way? That's
Up
on
the
this hill or on
mountain,
next
up
hill?
the mountain.
You'll have to go down further down to get to the trail.
To the crater. I sign up from that. Yeah, all day.
You go early in the morning, so you could be out in the sun
Yes,
and the canopy.
So by the time you hike and you get up there, you're coming back.
Huh? And the temperature remain the same. Hello. What time you have now?
Time it's 5 to 12.
5 to 12. And we leave down there about what time? About
12:30. We must still walk around, and I just want to get the real photograph and so on. And
Yeah, I think
yeah, so I'm not gonna waste any time.
Oh,
So we almost what, 2 hours yet?
Yeah. No, we walk around this now.
no, up to the top.
First thing you're gonna do is walk up the top.
Yeah,
That's your first exercise.
that's right.
I'll see you when you get back.
Yes.
Have fun.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah.
Good day, good day.
Let me keep my way up. Keep it a little fast because we have. This is Brimstone Hill. We're climbing here. Climb it to the top, at least. Got about half a way here to spare. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is something else. That hill is higher.
That's the mountain, that's the volcano. At Mount Misery.
Mount,
Misery.
not misery, call it. Like something.
I'm out of breath, folks. After
Tell me if I can shoot that panel.
yeah, defense. No. Can't beat this, folks. I think I can see St. Martin over there, Sabre, and St. Eustatius right over there. But right here, we're at Brimstone Hill, folks. We can get in and go further. More stuff to see inside here. Brimstone Hill. Go upstairs first.
This is a lookout.
Keep your hands over here.
Let me hold that, let me get the other side.
And while you're doing this side here, I could be doing another side. Good, nice, bright sunshine also.
I'm trying to figure if down there was the living quarters really. You never know.
You have to read the brochure.
I don't see it.
I gave you one.
Oh, the brochure, no. Can't read brochure when we're looking at the scenery. How the cannons were well set. This is going down into that. Yeah, you're there.
Do you have an exit here? Little dark room there. No? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, they probably assemble it inside here. This looks like a gunpowder room. See, powder store. All these rooms down here were gunpowder rooms. Keep it down, keep it down. As much as I can get. Right around it, this is Brimstone Hill Fortification, folks. Built way back. Way back. Can't tell you the exact date unless I look, but took 100 years to build. About 100 years to put together. And this one is one of the best heritage sites in the Caribbean. I've been here before, but never get the opportunity to walk around and collect this kind of footage here. So I sort of know where I'm going around here, because this is about my third climb or drive up here. Yes, something like that. I gotta make it fast because time is money. Well groomed, well kept. How you doing? There's another gunpowder room right here. Take me right back inside. Right back inside. Take me out to the other door. When I looked inside there first, it was dark. I didn't see there was an exit on the other side until now I went outside and back in from the other way. Give you a pan around, all around. This is Brimstone Hill Fortification, folks.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's an easy one.
That's what's made by Queen Elizabeth when she came here.
I haven't seen the others. They're probably looking for me. Oh, she's all the way over there. So let me walk down now, because I think I have enough of inside there. Let me walk down now. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. All the little attachments around here. There's nothing in the Eastern Caribbean like this, folks. The other one that come close to this is that one in Haiti. That the French built way up in the mountain, 3,000 feet high. And this is a big part of history of the days gone by. There was the fight between the Spanish, the English, and the French for these territories out here. Oh yes, you could go up more than once. Let's take a look around here. Let's get a look around view of here. No parking down on that side there. Someone down there just taking a snooze in the sun. I tell you what, folks, yeah, even that little piece over there, not ready for viewing yet, as they're thinking about what to do with that maybe. But look at it, well groomed, well kept. Lots of tourists there. Okay. Yeah. Let's check this one out here. Infantry quarters. Let's check this out. Let's check here first. Let's check on top here first. On top here, and give you what it's looking like on the north side, northwestern side here. Give you a walking around right here. I'm on top of this building here, and I'm giving you walking around of how it was looking around here in the day, and maybe here also, or they had it for guns to place on top here, maybe not. You'll have to get down there and see what the quarters inside here are looking like. I'm just trying to use my imagination from a little distance. That's the way Brimstone Hill is looking up there. And I'm going to walk right back here and show you this open area here. And I can then go down to this section here. Down to this section. And put the building here in the backdrop. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes, this walk will take you. Oh yes, this walk will take you right down there to that other one. That's how it was mapped out. So here was not an easy place. It's complex. And all cut stone. All stone. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Sweep you around, give you that panoramic view. Oh yeah. Bring it right around and tell you this connection also had to do it down there. This step I'm going down at. I'm using an Osmo Pocket 3, folks. Uh-huh. Giving me all that panoramic view. No shaky videos. I'm gonna just show you, I'm not gonna go down this part anymore. I'm gonna just show you the step going down. Uh-huh. Complication. And take you all the way back to that section there. All the way over there. Oh yes, this is Brimstone Hill Fortification. Look at it. I'm on one little section here. I'm getting a good overcast of clear sunshine. Hardly any cloud to talk about in the sky. That's good lighting. Also using a filter on this ND filter. Variable ND filter. I did not touch it to adjust it anymore from yesterday. And it's looking rather good still. I think we have about 10 more minutes to walk around, or 5 more minutes or so. So let me do my thing, give you a backdrop of when I'm walking up here. Got a few goats up here too. So yeah. Good climbing feet will take you around here in a few minutes and give you all the descriptions. How you doing? How you doing? Take myself back over here and maybe Go downstairs there, see what's under there. And we'll walk under here. Walk it on the other side. Whole heap of gunpowder room under here. Yeah. Yeah. Walk it all around to the other end now. I'm going to put myself in the walk going through the middle now. This look like the exit right here now. No. Gate, bathroom under there. This is the exit. Right here. There's a step also here. Incomplete maybe. Walk this one. On this side is just window on this side here. Yeah. Okay. Moving further. I will make my get out of here. Taxi probably waiting on us now. I think it's just about half hour. Let me see if the others are waiting by the vehicle. No sights of them yet. Okay, I see one. See ya? Okay. Let me save this portion here.
I won't make it back. I won't get back to the circus in less than a half an hour, if anything. So. All right. Okay, so right now after this, what you want to do? Talk to me.
Where is there to go? Where else we had to go?
The island tour finish.
If you want to go, what time you got? What time you finish?
Now is
25 to 1.
25 to 1, and you start what time?
We start about
10:30?
something like that.
10:30, 11? Because we got out of bed after 9.
I'll come out of bed later.
I've got to check my dash cam to see when we start.
Yeah, do it, man, do it.
When we start.
The only fear.
Eh?
The only fear. Business to business.
Tell you.
But you got to be quiet. Be tense.
How did you see what time we took this picture here? That time that we took
He camera now.
Yeah.
this
I don't know what time we start recording.
Well, I start there, but I
we
could go back.
started 10:16.
10:16,
Yeah,
11:16, 12:16.
That's when I took my picture when we came in the car.
So you say it's 2.5 hours. Okay, so we have another
We moved about 10.
half hour or so.
Yeah, that's
Another
the time for
12.
the tongue.
Yeah, another at least half hour.
So you want to go back and get some lunch?
No,
When we go back, we're gonna get
you take the other side of the island, right?
Yeah.
Right.
They're going to take more than a half an hour.
You take more than half hour? Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but it's
Still
okay.
take it. We'll.
And as soon as you play on, you get a chance. You just have to wait. And a blowing thing here, come. Walk on.
You put
Remember,
his eyes in.
it could be that his first time coming up and so on, and unexpected corner and stuff, you know.
If I was driving, I would have been blowing like the driving.
Yes, we're leaving Brimstone Hill now.
Yeah, but we still have to look out for each other in spite of all the
Yes,
circumstances. So.
Sometimes I have in the head. I forgot them the one for road.
This is how I would have been driving with that horn. Okay, somebody's coming.
Up.
Coming down behind us.
That make the same taxi that
This is our drive from Brimstone Hill, folks. What a wonderful time we had up there. At least for me, I get a lot of footage, and yeah, I'll come again.
Definitely.
I'll come again.
A little common courtesy always do everything.
Yes, I really enjoyed this boy.
No, he coming.
You should always allow those coming up to come up,
Yeah.
right? Because you already enjoy up there going down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody coming up may not have all the time. Yes, right through this gate.
This is bigger than Medpark.
On the left hand side is the
Front.
flank breach
Right
in
over here.
1782.
Yeah, okay.
See the sign? The sign.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh,
Right there.
siege 1782.
Flank breach.
This was the weak point where the French break through.
The 1782.
The
Flank breach.
1782.
Oh, the breach, the bust into your weak point.
Yes, man.
So this took 100 years to build, right?
I think it took more than that because you've been building over a period and
yes. So a
constantly.
period. Without blueprint, maybe just head and come and
No,
say-
they had drawings.
Blueprint at that time.
They had drawings from the
They had something
military.
Yes.
From the military. The military, then the engineers.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to the British, you know. When they put
Yeah.
something together,
Well done.
it lasts, you know. Well done. You gotta give it to them, and those guys. Britain is not Britain what it used to be. Look at those Rolls Royce engine and those aircraft.
Yep.
They have such safety records.
Yep.
Oh, top
Those
notch and
Rolls-Royce
above
can't
all
broke down.
others.
Then I broke down.
Oh my
Rolls-Royce
gosh.
engine broke down from nothing.
Rolls Royce.
Those are the old time Rolls Royce.
Even the new one now.
Well, right now Rolls Royce controlled by Germany. German control Rolls Royce now. But most of the British are Germans anyway.
Leland and so they're old trucks. And then take no time I get the right and then no time they go back again. Right one time. And most time them they make the whole tools, everything, cars, everything.
I think that's why we should maintain and care what the British would have left.
Because it's expensive
Despite-
for start with, man.
Yeah.
Because most of the road structure them they set them up. I when I go to America, I take America asphalt road. Quick fix. I don't know the infrastructure the asphalt.
I was reading we're planning to make most of Antigua Road now to concrete.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. And I
Okay.
go back there again, but yeah, you drawbacks when rain coming there, you go slide. You slide.
Yeah, when you touch the brakes, you're just kidding me.
That's it. Yeah, have a cake and eat it.
Yeah, we're gonna make concrete for a while though. I mean that's concrete, asphalt.
What happen, most of the villages concrete roads they put now.
No, they're not good. They're
And
not built
then-
good,
and
so
then
I'm not
they
going
dig them
to.
up.
I'm not going to say I'm giving them credit to build those roads.
I like the asphalt.
Yeah, the asphalt is more suitable than the tire.
Suitable and durable.
The
Once
car
it's
run with
properly
less
done,
noise.
constructed.
I'm
Also,
not
the
hearing
shortcut
any
is-
noise pollution noise from the road here because of the way this road is paved, right? Our road is so rough and coarse that
Yes, sir,
it's just all
yes.
nice driving with.
It's really good
Yeah.
culture.
And eat up your tire more.
You know,
Yep. Because once you stick on concrete, that's it.
jump out the car the other day
And
to
you
check
look-
to see if something happened to the tires.
That's all of the time, it was the road
Nothing
that
happened to
make
the tires.
road that make nice.
Anyway, what you buy is what you wear.
Yes, I guess so.
And I lead to the section, he don't do the sun property, he don't do the mixing up.
That is what it's
Yes,
saying.
right. That's the asphalt area right there. Not the asphalt there.
The lime.
Yeah.
Lime.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to Brimstone Hill. Please come again.
You should have taken all that
Yes.
sign.
Yeah.
Thank you for a good tour of Brimstone.
I'll sleep good tonight
You know
again.
your history well. Educated us.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brimstone Hill, the Gibraltar of the West Indies. And we continue in a westerly direction down towards the village of Sandy Point.
Okay, so when we were at Brimstone Hill there, the two islands we saw, as a matter of fact, three of them.
3 or 4 islands.
Are they-
St. Martin, Sabre, and
St. Eustatius
St. Eustatius is the close one, yes.
is the closest one, and then Sabre,
Then Sabre.
and then St. Martin over there.
St. Martin, if you see St. Martin as
I-
America, it's too far.
No, I glimpse it a
no,
little
you
bit,
can see, you
man.
can see.
You
Well,
sure?
Yeah.
he know what you can see.
The sign up top show you point to which part then. So when you look on the gun, the sign tell you number 5 or St. Martin, number 3 Sabre, number 2, something like that. Then back
Okay,
So
yeah.
when you look across,
Yeah, there's a little glimpse of St. Martin over there.
Okay. It's very rare you see it.
Yes.
But this town is this is Sandy Point.
Sandy Point.
That's we're going into now. And this town is a mile long.
Okay.
Let's be on these red walls.
These red walls is a playground at the top. And somebody decided to use red bricks to make the fence. It's a nice look on the outside.
Yeah.
They have a crematorium here.
That's what you call it?
Crematorium, round the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
In town.
Back that. Okay.
Yeah.
Back where we stand.
No, it's on the outskirts of town. Like below the brewery. Yes.
You have somebody to burn?
Oh, but now the top of a crematorium in Antigua, so that's one of the feasibility.
Oh, you mean they don't have one in Antigua?
They're working on it. Well,
We're working in a lot.
There's one here and it's cheaper to do that than to bury.
Everybody see that.
It was born on move.
They didn't burn Jesus Christ, so I don't want to burn him.
You would know the difference.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, you're
But
dead.
I wouldn't go on them. You know, if they burn me, it's beyond my wishes.
But I thought they say in India they burn everybody.
Yeah, kind of space. They talk about a million plus people. And every week at least 20, 30 people are there. They find space. The body take off for 7 years to do anything.
Now you're in Sandy Point, and coming up on your left is the Paxton Hospital for Sandy Point.
Okay.
And on your right would be the health center. Further down you will have the Roman Catholic Church. Pope of Rome.
Ancient building.
Sandy Point. We're still in Sandy Point?
Yes, we're still in Sandy
Yeah.
Point. Correct.
If there's anywhere else you wanted to see Miss Isaac,
Well,
Brimstone,
so Bloody Point. The only place that I didn't call out is that zipline area there. But yes. Maybe I still call it the way say I want to go to the rum tasting part there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had the zipline there also.
The zip line is to the back here.
Yeah. How do you guys rate St. Kitts and Antigua?
In terms of tourism,
Well, my gut's feeling, I'm feeling satisfied in my perception of St. Kitts. In other words, I'm not going to really compare both of them all the time because you told me that they want Gaston down here.
they say they want Gaston because of that
want...
statement. Because of that
Okay,
statement,
right. So
well, we don't want integration, but not people come to because you want
run you over, take you over.
No, you don't want to be taken over, and you know you could be taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
you
make a difference in the voting and all that kind of stuff here.
yeah.
Right? Although at one time you had free movements of people going anywhere, and I was saying politicians don't have any head mash up everything. Otherwise, things would have played out long time since 1958 and all that when they have when they're trying to
Federation. Yeah, the federation.
Right? We wouldn't have anything or know any better to worry about. But today now, when we have to live in our little tribal area and defend it and whatnot,
That's the problem.
yeah.
That's the problem. You know, you can't think about field, you know.
Yeah, we come sort of ethnocentric. We find a little turf like, you know. And that is not good because I like the freedom to come down here and immigration to ask me how long we stay and show the passport and all that. That didn't happen 100 years ago. Or even in the 1950s and 40s when they would leave with Island Federation.
I thought they say you should be able to travel on your driver's license.
One
Or your
time,
social security card.
I remember one time I went to Antigua, and the immigration officer tell me take a seat, and I take a seat. I was sitting up for a long time. Then afterwards he say, "Well, tell me something. You come from St. Kitts, and you going back to St. Kitts tomorrow morning?" I say yes. He say, "You don't understand. That don't make no sense. But you just come from St. Kitts overnight and go back to St. Kitts the next morning."
So you had a mission there.
So I had a mission. I went to do I went to collect some documents in Antigua from somebody who was coming in, and then come back to St. Kitts, take a charter flight the next day because I couldn't get a commercial flight back.
That was important.
So then he say, "Let me see your passport again." He take me passport, and when he look at passport and he see St. Kitts, he say, "Oh, me ask you, boy, sorry, you know, I thought you was from." He said, "I thought you was from some of them country, other country here." He said, "Sorry, I didn't realize it's St. Kitts." But I say, "He's born in St. Kitts, everything in St. Kitts." He say, apologize. He apologized. He sorry about that. Maybe he kind of tired and he was overlooked. You know, I say, "It's okay, man."
If the Jamaican come from Jamaica, one ton of police go, because they know something are coming. So maybe that's the perception you get.
Maybe that's the perception.
And the man has to bring her back.
And then one time I was coming through from St. Thomas, was coming from St. Thomas to St. Kitts from. So I stopped in Antigua. That's where the
This
flights.
is how all the road in Antigua stay. Like
yeah.
right between here.
Right.
Yeah. When they say finish, they gotta come and finish this because something they're gonna do it with the bridge. They're gonna put the water underneath.
Okay.
They're gonna put the water underneath. So what happened is that he tell me I was sitting now and my foot was crossed. You know the bench they cross.
Yeah.
So your foot crossed, but your shoe hanging off. Your shoe in and the security guard come in and say, "Take your foot down. You can't sit down like that in here."
Rough on course.
But I say, but that me ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't got nothing to do with me. Where you come in here, come interfere with me for? He say, you want to get arrested? And I say, where would I want to get arrested? But I'm sitting now. If my shoe was on the bench, I could understand. But my foot hanging off, I'm relaxing because I'm here for a period of time. Me don't care what you do. Take down your foot.
That's what I shop.
And I say, okay, I take down your foot. And this is the entrance to the volcano.
Pronounce that word for me again, yeah? I don't get it right.
Moit Lamiga, sorry.
Lamiga?
Moit Lamiga. Lamiga.
Lamiga.
Yes.
That's the main hospital.
And if you want to go, I'll leave you there and come back for you tomorrow morning. It's okay.
And until you come back in there.
That's not a problem. Yeah.
That sounds like a place.
Yes, folks,
No,
we
you gotta
enjoyed
come
this
here.
little time around St. Kitts, and I couldn't deserve better. Hospitality is great.
Oh, that's if you get one tour guide, the book by
And I would recommend St. Kitts. I would recommend St. Kitts highly for visit people.
And we would recommend the ranger to take you around.
That's right.
Thank you
good
for your kind gesture. One thing that made me laugh about Antigua, they tell Gaston his son doing some kind of business and it's conflict of interest.
A big conflict of interest.
Gaston says, so what, my son not supposed to live like everybody else? So why if he in the business?
Okay. I like you get lucky.
And he don't care?
No, he don't care.
And he went inside his school and all school children have to wear uniform. And some of them are into drawing a tug of war, flying a kite, cricket, and so on. And if you notice, there is no question about
that's real school.
You got special shoes or you got special pants. All of us dress alike. Black shoes, khaki pant, and the girls in tunic. Yes, that's it.
One boat.
Yes.
Cars trouble.
You come here to learn. It's a learning institution, and so therefore, straight ahead are some Casarina. These trees are called the Casarina.
Willow tree, we call them.
What you call them?
Willow tree.
You know them?
Yeah. We have a lot in Antigua.
Yeah.
Fort James has a lot, guys.
Oh, okay.
I'll be some guy.
The Jujubs fell on
That's so nice.
They just sing. They just sing in the wind.
Yeah.
And we get round towards Brimstone Estate. And the water department is remarking those areas where the valves is.
Okay.
And they want to make it like a gated community where they want to sell the land up to a certain price. As we get around on the other side of this corner, we'll find that there's a beautiful Ramada Hotel. On the other side, coming up on your right hand side is an Anglican church that stands by itself, and Ramada on your left.
Yeah.
Isaac? I don't think me out Ramada. But this one big up one. This one a worldwide thing. Wind up there. And international.
It's a lot of hotel.
And this is just the front piece. Can I go way
Yeah, they
back?
go
That's
so
what
back.
I'm looking
If you don't look, you
All
can
that
just
is Ramada?
After passing Ramada, then you're going to look out further and you're going to see the island of St.Kitts.
Yeah, right over there, folks.
What look like sand?
Oh,
That's the white part that you're seeing is Lime.
That's in the station?
St.Kitts says.
Wow, that's really visible. Wow.
Very nice one.
And the other one is Sabre, right?
Correct.
I say St. Martin this way. You can see the outline.
Yes,
of St. Martin.
yes.
So that's
St. Martin's supposed to be below that, yeah.
You can stand up, you can see it now.
You can swim and go to St. Station.
Say hello to the sharks when we're on your way.
Shark infested
You see the St. Martin
water.
right here? You can see
Yes,
St.
yeah,
Martin
yeah,
outline.
yeah.
No, St. Martin is further down.
Further down.
You have to go down at least a few miles well to get to St. Martin, past station.
No, I'm saying that you can see the outline down that way. You can see
That wouldn't be St. Martin.
what that one is.
I'm not sure, but it's not St. Martin. St. Martin is where, whenever you fly from St. Kitts and you pass station, you fly in quite a while before you reach St. Martin. After you finish past station and you left, and then you, as you go further down, then you'll pick up St. Martin and you're right.
So maybe Isaac, maybe Antigua then?
No,
No, that's not
Antigua
Antigua is
is
over there, yeah.
Right.
Well, that one next
Antigua
island
is
then.
southeast of us.
Yes, yes.
That one next island then.
Coming up on your immediate right hand side would be the statue of Robert Llewellyn Gratcher. He was the first premier and he was in the days of VC Bird.
Yes, yes.
And that's the statue of
Oh,
Gratcher.
there is the man.
Putting up your hand and saying, power to the people.
Yeah. That is the freedom fight.
Comrade,
Yeah.
was a no-nonsense fella, man.
It was business.
Gratcher will take a bulldozer and push down your
And that the
thing.
VC bird, that the old boys, them boys that make jokes.
Them fellas don't know.
Yeah, they make jokes. I'm love them for that.
They come from a different school.
Learn from those people there.
That's the Bible mental. If I don't want to, no matter how much money you have.
Well,
Get
nowadays we grew up with Forbes Burnham, Linda, Forbes Sampson Burnham. And let me tell you, is as I get older, then you realize the values that he taught. He taught you to be contented with what you have.
Yep, yep. Then I keep the money
When
and
he
go
used to
like that.
band this. Be contented with what you have.
I was a young boy when you had the VC Bird. And one of the things that I remember when he used to come on, because when we didn't have TV, we used to watch ABS.
No, not ABS.
From Antigua.
Not ABS. ZAL.
I think,
ZAL.
okay, might be ZAL.
Yeah, ZAL and ZIZ. I know
Yeah.
those two names
So,
synonymous to each other.
and we used to watch Antigua. And that time he had Gwenton.
Gwen,
Cooking Magic.
Right, right.
She's still alive?
No, she died.
Gwenton with Cooking Magic. And when you see VC Board come on the television, he say, there's some people come here, they want to build a hotel.
Let them.
He said, let them build the hotel because they can't walk with it. And let me tell you, you know, our people gonna get work to do in the hotel, you know. I tell you, I used to enjoy listening VC man. VC say, Antigua people have to get work. We put the people them to work in this country.
That's the island.
Yeah, that's the island.
No, that's not stage. That's not St. Martin. St. Martin is further down.
What that one be?
I can't remember what it is.
We don't worry about that. But it go back to VC.
Yeah.
He said go back to
Back to
VC.
VC, yeah.
He said go back to VC.
VC, just come to anybody and tell them no, not yet. Yeah.
VC was something else. Man, I went down to St. Kitts and they still have sugar cane down there, man. Rain and everything. They got mountain, but we got beach. We got beach, a beach for every day in the year. It was something else, man. Then comes Leicester. Leicester take over from BC. No, Walter. Walter took over. Walter took over. Then he went jail. Walter went jail.
Just enough for skating.
Walter take the public works truck to carry stuff for his personal thing and they send his ass to jail. So Antigua, I've seen it's some shit. Okay, now we're coming up towards Deep Bay, and in Deep Bay you have the movement of the ocean where you could recognize the Atlantic pushing towards the Caribbean. As the circle comes around, you will be able to see the Caribbean pushing its way towards the Atlantic. And it's a beautiful view.
That's a real action.
on your right hand side, and our way back up we came down on the Caribbean side of things, and on our way back up we'll go back up at the Atlantic, and we'll still have the volcano on our right hand side.
We don't ever remember the name of the mountain.
Mount Loimiga.
Mount Missouri keep bothering me, you know, because
Mount Missouri.
that's what I know all my life. Until I remember watching TV and they're talking about like the changing name and
Changing name in 1983.
okay.
Because it's not so miserable. She's a beautiful mountain.
Have a change your name.
Yeah, I don't like the Missouri name.
Straight ahead, if you notice the ocean, you have water flowing from left to right, and you have water flowing straight from us.
Coming in.
Now, straight ahead out would be Barbados. If you travel down, you're going to find Barbados is the one that sticks us out right in the Atlantic. And if you travel in a southeast direction, then you're going to end up in Antigua, and where you're going to have all those. And if you go deeper into south, you'll find Montserrat. But if you go down, you'll go down the line of Trinidad and St. Lucia and all of that. But the one that sticks out in the Atlantic would be Barbados. If you continue direct east, you'll end up in Africa.
Yes. Africa is east of the Caribbean.
East of the Caribbean, and you'll have the trade wind that will continue to come from Africa towards the Caribbean. Hello, good afternoon, how are you doing? Okay. She's relaxing, listening to her radio, hoping that somebody will come and buy, vending, just in case. See how clean and nice the water is?
Yes.
Let me cut you here so that
Yeah, thanks for that, man.
you can have a quick look. Anytime.
Don't forget up close and personal visit or something. If they show you on TV, no, it'll be the same.
No.
Okay, I could go straight past me, but maybe if I can go closer and see, yeah?
So Brimstone Hill is all the way back behind here then?
Behind that, yes.
Right. Okay.
We now around on the Atlantic side, and we are on the other side of the island, and we are heading up towards Basseterre from Jet Bay. We are down at a place called Jet Bay, where you had one of the famous hotels that's called the Golden Lemon. The owner, the proprietor, have a pass on. His name was Arthur Lehman, and it was one of the most famous hotel in St. Kitts. Those were the days when we had sugar cane, and we wasn't planning and going into tourism. The premier of the day was saying, let America go with their dirty dollar. We don't want a dirty dollar.
So close to the sailboat come in a problem, girl.
No. It's it's a harbor. You have a natural harbor. Soon as you go from shore, you just drop straight down, deep, really
So
deep.
what the name of that fort there of sugar plantation?
That's Brimstone. I think it's part of Brimstone.
Okay.
On your right hand side, if you look up on your right, you will notice you have a beautiful view, landscape of the sweeping view from the ocean towards the volcano.
The sea grape, these are sea grapes.
Those are
right?
sea grapes, yes.
Big fat tree.
They're old, man. Those trees are old.
Yeah.
They've been there for years. I born with them. And they look like I'm going to leave them. Man.
Yes, this is a ride around to St. Kitts, folks. Can't deserve better. If I'm repeating myself, forgive me. I'm enjoying this little tour. And I will do it again. Maybe from another direction.
You never know, backwards.
Yeah.
This is something different. I say all wood house, all stone house rather. You see much wood.
Yeah. Especially in Basseterre, the foundation are all cut stone.
On your left hand side is the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, the rough part of it.
And Black Sand Beach.
Yes.
You hardly will find anyone swimming in the Atlantic
Of course.
because it's dangerous from the undertow. And we have lots of our people on the Atlantic side. Beautiful.
You only look easy, but trust me, when you go there, now they full rough.
Crashing of the waves.
Yes. And I find much hotel on the side, man. And I like the place where you kind of.
There's Kai on this side, Kai, and then you're going into Marriott. Yes. Coming up on your left hand side is a permanent hotel, and we're going into Sadler's Village. Lady, am I putting you to sleep back there? Alright. Driving through Sadler's Village, and when we clean the hill, we'll be going past towards Black Rocks. In a positive way or negative way?
In a negative way, where it would have blown?
No.
So far.
The volcano have been sleeping for over past some 400 years, I was told. And I have climbed the volcano several times. Went down in the crater. In the crater there are different pots. You see obviously the pots at
The wrong place?
at the wrong place. The
Small
volcano have things like that boiling. Natural boiling. So if you put a potato on a string and put it in one of those boilers,
You cook.
it will cook and you take it out and you could eat it.
Yeah.
But you pray to God that you don't drop in.
All you gotta do is dip it in.
Well,
And
you
come back out
pull it down and pull it down there for a while and it's gonna come out cooked.
Understood what you mean.
Coming up on your left hand side is St. John's Anglican Church. Beautiful church building sitting by itself. And now we are going in towards Bellevue. After Bellevue, there is a place down here called Black Rocks.
Is it name and nature?
Well, it's where you had the spilling of the volcano, where some people stop for lunch. Depends on some people skip Brimstone Hill and stop at Black Rock.
Okay.
You take one and you skip one, whichever you decide.
Okay. Vendors down here.
Vendors down here. Sometimes people come down and want to sit down and have a drink and relax. And so it depends on what they choose to do.
Black Rock.
Black Rocks.
Yes, good tour, well deserved.
Okay, folks, that was Black Rocks. We're going to take a cruise right up towards Basseterre. What you could do is enjoy the view as we pass through the villages and get back on track. If you feel like having lunch at Alfredo or you want to go to Boozy's, your wish is my command. You just say it and I will do it.
Boozy's on the strip. You can pass there.
Boozy's on the strip is further out of, it's outside of Basseterre.
Okay, talking about that, right? Yeah, you say you go 7.
Say it again?
Because we were looking for a taxi tomorrow. No, we're gonna take the bus now. Bus is gonna run tomorrow.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen tomorrow because tomorrow is like a holiday.
We need to go to Boozy's on the strip tomorrow for lunch.
They're gonna open and tomorrow for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they
You have a card, you give it to us, we can always call you, right?
Before I forget, it's done.
Yeah. You can always call you.
Thank you so much.
What about the airport run tomorrow?
Y'all can walk and go. And I'm going to stay and get my room tidy. I mean, I don't have anything to do, but get a room for when they come. He need a push.
Ranger.
Yay, hi.
How long is it going to take to walk from the town to the airport?
Oh, that would be about, if you walk fast enough, about 20 minutes, 20, 25.
If you walk fast.
I don't walk fast, I'll take a time out.
But then you have to, it's going to be more expensive when they reach the airport because you have to get a taxi to come back. So you're going to walk and go to the airport and let them take a taxi, you walk
They
back.
want to take taxi, they want to do.
Now we're in Tabernacle Village.
I look, I come out, come look now, I come for East End. I just come for Nigeria, you just ask good for them. Isaac and a single?
Yeah, but we'll see Ranger. We'll give you a call later also on the way.
Okay. Coming up on your right hand side is Tabernacle Village. And we are now 10 miles away from Basseterre.
Is it like the furthest point? Something like that?
10 miles away from Basseterre. If you notice, they have some road repairing going on, which is really comfortable. Patches are going in. We just passed over the railway, narrow gauge.
Track.
Okay, so when the train comes in, the person will come out and pull across the gate, like come out.
Somebody is there before the train come to close the gate.
Okay. That can need coordination and people run over there, yes.
Yeah. Once the driver see the gate closed,
You know better.
You have to wait.
You know you have to wait. And see you have one of those windmills stand up there again.
Sugar mill, yeah.
these are the only place you had the aqueduct where water power was used was in where we came from by Romney Manor.
Yes, yes, I can see that. So there's a piece of engineering there again.
Yes.
So they had spinning wheel there when the water flowing in.
Yes, correct, you got it.
Grind that stuff.
Grind the sugar cane, yes.
Something like a turbine.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, it was.
Well, when you have water, you call it an aqueduct.
Yeah.
The drinking is aquifer.
Okay.
That's the Romney engineering. Them then on a pump and out and make sure the water flow the right way.
Now all the water, most of our drinking water comes from the rainforest, so it's flow down in a gravity way. And trust me, the kind of pressure that you have, if you get on that, it will take out your belly. Poof.
Oh, yes.
Now we're going into Mansion's project. I'm not sure how long it takes. But remember, when you go on the train, you don't leave the track.
No, you just stand up.
You just on the track. You can't come have to go no place else.
I know.
So it's down the road you're going and that's it.
And back. I mean, that's the thing, because I really don't do like, at least in America, I really don't do like the train.
So now, what's smooth rider? Put them back.
This one might not be that because of this slow, you don't go that fast. Eh?
Good stuff, man. I got something to do once in a life.
What I don't like to me, like it feel like if it's twisting
That's the idea.
and it like if it's going to derail.
And that's the whole idea, that's the train. I don't know, tired now, metal to metal.
And if it derail, just stop.
Huh?
If it derail, just stop, but it's not going to derail.
Yeah, because when I was up there last year, train derailed.
Oh yeah, those high-speed trains are always derail here, but
Yeah. And my brother was coming home. What happened? What took you so long? The train just stopped. It stopped, and it had to turn back, and they had to wait now for the track to clear to get another train to continue to where he was going.
look at the beautiful landscape over here. Look at that.
Good stuff, man.
Mountain, the valleys. Lush green.
So you don't have the sugar cane at all, or they're just not popular around?
Sugar cane is here, but not at a commercial thing, because what happened is that the price of sugar went up and the production cost was still the same. And so it was costing the country to produce sugar, you see. So we had to definitely drop it like a hot potato and continue.
That's the sugar cane here.
In the back here. Hmm? No, I'm not gonna get a sugar cane.
Oh yeah, I'm thirsty.
I enjoy the store. I said if you... Okay.
This is one of my favorite flowers. Frangipani.
Thank you. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got this. We got
Frangipani, I love it. Trust me, they're gonna take up all the smell in the car.
Okay.
It's a beautiful smelling flower. No, we don't need no air freshener. As we continue towards Basseterre, we know what Bowie range.
Because you're smelling us.
You're kidding?
Like the stranger said.
If you had smelled us, you would have known. You would have the same smell that I'm smelling. So you know that I'm not smelling you.
Yeah, St. Kitts, St. Christopher, Basseterre.
They sell palm trees.
Yes.
That's palm farm.
All these here is nursery. Who want plants to buy, you can just come here and buy. Whatever you want, wherever you want, take them, that's the business. Some people come here from St. Martin to buy plants and put them on a boat and send them to St. Martin. Now we're at Bowie Range, and your right hand side is Freight's Bakery.
Wow, that smells good.
Smell like bread. They supply the supermarket with bread.
So what's the brand?
Fritz Bakery, yes.
Okay, but I hope we don't get lost of bread.
No. They change up. They put out fresh bread every day. So they're gonna put out bread by 12 o'clock this afternoon. Now we are going into large village, very lush and green.
Like St. Kitts, when you're driving here, you're driving next to a man house.
Yeah.
And they give in a lot of hairpin bends. I don't really like St. Kitts. This part really reminds me of St. Kitts.
Lucia. St. Lucia.
I never did a tour in Barbados. I've never went to any of these kind of places or places.
Barbados is flat.
Flat.
Flat Barbados and Antigua, something like.
Yeah. Antigua not flat.
No?
No, Antigua hill.
Hill for one side.
Antigua on the mountain.
No mountains, but a hill. I've never seen a mountain in Ghana. You gotta fly in and fly out and so to see those areas. I've never been to places in Ghana.
Now you're going into Atlas Village.
I see all the garbage bins out. It's still there, they pick up rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they're gonna pick up, then see,
Yeah.
put them there.
So everybody know the garbage bin. It has a number.
Your meter and your garbage bin carry the same number. Your house meter.
I like how they're taking care of.
You have to. You have to do something. Things must not only be done, but it must be seen to be done. It's like justice. Once justice is done, it must also be seen to be done.
Seeing that it's done.
Yes.
See that justice was actually done.
Yeah, but automatic speed gun. How that now work?
Where?
On the side, something a flash. Orange light outside. One sign outside.
And the car?
No, outside, on the road, man.
Oh, yeah. On your right hand side is Windsor School of Medicine, medical school. And these medical schools contribute lots to our economy. And we're now going into Kayan Village.
You see, on the left side, there's a sign behind. You have a sign behind you, like have a flash.
That's to show you your speed limit. So how fast you're coming
So
through.
the color would detect the speed. I guess. They lock you up for that here?
Why?
Speed.
No, they can't lock you up for speeding. That's a misdemeanor.
Oh.
No. Most they could give you a ticket.
Well, that is. I should have put it on. They give you tickets. You get a lot.
Yeah, ticket
In the
speeding.
mail.
No man, they give you right away. They wait to give you. They have not put cameras on the thing yet. Eventually they will do it though. Because it's a money making thing.
You get a lot of accidents here?
Not really, but you do get some accidents.
This is Kayan Village.
Kayan.
Kayan.
C-A-Y-O-N. Oh man, I could smell that frangipani.
The sun just dropped across my door. This is a tree that always got a lot of worms.
Which one?
Butterfly.
Yes,
caterpillars.
yes.
You're not even sure that none on the flowers.
None on the flowers.
No, man.
Oh, the drop is so fast.
I mean, I think it's a man again, like, bro. You won't get all that. know I run out of the take a street.
Listen, for you to load the flowers, you got to expect to be dig by the thorns.
It has thorns in the tree.
I know. Only the roses. The roses have thorns. Now that we are leaving Kayan, and then we're gonna go in towards after Kayan Keys Village. Man,
You got a lot of sheep in St. Kitts.
yes,
Yeah. You know, a lot of
sure man. And the best milk you could get is goat milk.
I don't think it would have. So that's the best milk.
Yes, more expensive too.
I'm a customer. I haven't had that in like
It digests fast.
40 years.
Now we are going through Keys Village, and after Keys will be Canada.
I think they're effing with us in Antigua with those roads, you know.
Huh?
They're effing with us in Antigua with those roads, man.
Boy.
Miles and no bump, no stress.
Yeah, but they could, what they could do, even though you have concrete base, you can tap it
They
with
need
asphalt,
to
you know.
send for the Kittishan to teach them how to build roads.
You could cap it with asphalt.
They're not doing properly. They're not doing
What
properly.
you're saying there, the range, that's exactly what they're doing in Antigua. They're capping it.
Hey, they need to send for the Kittishan
They
to
are
build the
capping
roads.
it.
I can just stop them back and chop and throw man and take them prison out.
Else they will upset you.
I said they need, they're effing with us with those roads, man.
I can tell you being pushed.
Well,
Every government that gets in there, they're full of F. F and F.
they're making you mad.
Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad because, look, I drive every day like this, you know. It pissed me off, man.
I don't know a camera in the bump.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the smooth footage you're getting. Around and round St. Kitts. I can't drive around Antigua. Look at the smooth right here. Look at the smooth curve here.
Even at the town.
Oh my gosh, you make the man get mad.
You know? Why he cursed like that, right?
Because of what you do every
I've
day.
never heard him like
Tries to
that.
get him angry.
And you came to St. Kitts for them to push the bitch out.
I want them to see this, and they're gonna see it too. They're gonna love this, man.
Miles and miles. And obviously got 1,000 politicians live on the place.
And the thing
And
is,
regular people are getting that kind of
yeah,
service.
we're on the outskirts right now.
Regular
But it's
people are
not
getting
only,
service.
but it's not only on the outskirts. In town itself. The roads.
Everybody getting service.
And you know what they don't have here? You don't have here anybody willfully blocking the traffic and chatting and obstructing the traffic. Just a smooth flow. Only when we reached there, I saw about 3 cars parked on the side of the road. Other than that, it's all smooth flowing. And you have a lot of traffic in St. Kitts.
Yeah. Something wrong, Isaac.
Really mad. Isaac, they make you get mad.
Yeah, something is wrong. We go over to Nevis, even the roads over there good.
Yeah, you don't have to look down. That's the thing that you walk and look up and go and go. You don't think about look down.
The roads in Nevis are good outside.
Exceedingly clean.
Y'all don't have traffic, I mean, litter warden.
So what are we seeing on your right up there?
No, they have, but they don't work.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
The range
what you're seeing up there is the rocky.
Up here is where we mine all the rocks to build houses. No, that's a caboose. That's clear area for the train to come. Once he drive on the track, he gonna give clearance for the train to follow.
Right.
If something is wrong,
if
something is wrong, he will see it first. And so he will be able to get back to the train and say, stop the train. We have an issue here. So
what you call it, the caboose?
Caboose, yeah.
So like how
Caboose.
We had it in Antigua too, you know.
So the train coming up?
Yeah, I saw
the
it.
train coming.
Okay, Isaac, come on, take a quick.
I'm good. We have it right here. We'll cover it now.
I'm glad that
We'll have
we
it covered.
seeing it.
This is one.
He's gonna get it on his stuff.
Right. Getting
And
it.
he has one to the
You're waiting. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Isaac, I don't do some because then don't tell her for the next month, maybe.
Oh yeah, here comes the local people. This like Darby and Jones. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, man. Isaac,
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yes. St.Kitts Scenic Railway. Right on. Right on, babe.
See your bloody hand, the answer?
I like that one there.
So when it coming back, it turns around somewhere because
Yeah, it's gonna turn around at La Valley.
Right.
No, he's gonna close his gate and he's gonna drive up
and open another,
and
close off another one.
Wait until he comes open another one. First thing gonna approach is the caboose. He's gonna let the caboose through, and once the caboose come, then the train close by.
Yeah, at least we still see the train.
This is where you do the blocks factory.
Oh, yeah. Cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks, yes. Masonry powder, correct.
Yeah.
So where am I buying from?
What, the sun?
The raw aggregate, where I get which hill I cut.
No. Only thing we take cut the hill is the
On your right hand side.
is the right hand side. Everything come from up here.
Okay, then.
Because I saw the difference. We blast up there.
No, the blast drill. They can't use dynamite. You're gonna break the stone too small. So you want them just the size that you want them. So you put in a excavator.
And go through there, go through.
Yeah.
And you got a ton of this.
So maybe another couple of years, this hill might disappear.
Couple of years away. You kidding? Since I'm a child that they're digging and nobody can get it down. I mean them digging it.
And a daily stuff, and no one then. Round the clock.
Okay, now on your left hand side is the solid waste. That's where we dump our garbage. And they have cells up on the hill behind here. That's where the garbage is called solid waste. All garbage go to that area. No smell.
So people don't dump like, okay, late in the night, you just go in the hill and get dumped.
No.
Oh, we got a lot of that.
All dumping is done high there by the trucks collected, and they weigh the garbage when they go in, and they tell you where to dump it. They dump it in the cells and they cover the cells, and you dump in more cells and you cover more cells. Yes, so they self a certain amount of heat that kills the no smoke, no bacteria, no smell.
And the island, the part of the island, they don't the bottom.
Coming up on your immediate right hand side is a mall that is built before its time, ahead of its time. A shopping mall that is built ahead of its time. Still under construction and not even sure if it's finished. And that is beside the airport. That's supposed to have movie hall and all kind of things inside here. And Robert Llewellyn Bratcher Airport right there. Okay, now we are back in Basseterre and we have finally made the loop completely around the island, and we're now at the Robert Llewellyn Bratcher Airport roundabout. As we cross the roundabout and we go down in to the El Capital, we'll be passing on our right the old and dilapidated and abandoned sugar factory. Somebody lost the plastic bag.
The place is so clean and with stuff.
When we don't come down our walk, when we walk on the back.
When you come in up here to the airport, you'll walk on this road, come straight up.
Up here, I reach Isaac.
On the right hand side is that's the generator that generates the electricity throughout the whole island. And what we have is step-up transformer to keep it going. We use diesel and fossil fuel, which I hope that we should diversify soon and use more solar panels and take away solar and wind, yes. If you look straight out, you'll be able to see some of the ships are in the harbour, and this road is called the Factory Road. And all this used to be controlled by the factory managers who manage the sugar industry and factory alike. If you folks want to go to Boozie's or you want to go to whichever way, you just tell me, and that's where I'll take you.
Find our way from there.
Well, you just put it out where you pick us up from.
Okay.
And we'll settle everything there. And
Okay, got you.
we have your card, we won't lose it. And we want to say thank you for that tour, man. It was an educational tour for us. And I will recommend you to anybody. I'll recommend St. Kitts as a visit for anybody who wants to visit.
Thank you. The half have not been told.
Yeah.
On the left hand side is a light industrial site where you have offices and banks and what is holding up the traffic over here?
Stoplight?
No, that shouldn't be. Oh, road walk ahead. Repairing. When the patch of road is supposed to be just like it had never had been damaged.
Oh yes, Jace, you gotta stop your sugar cake.
Yep.
You gotta stop it.
Cut the road and do them.
Yeah.
You gotta cut it, patch it, and when you drive on it, it's supposed to feel like it never been damaged.
That's true.
Why you putting sugar cake in them? Like,
Yeah.
Just drop them in
No, you can't.
and you roll it in. The drivers roll it in.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
The bus station here.
There's a bus station for this side.
Oh, okay.
The other one down on the front is for the west side.
Well, I still have a lot in St. Kitts to cover.
Public Works Department on your left.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, yes, Public Works Department.
And these are some low-income houses that government build.
You see the type of low-income houses here. You
Residents.
see how they look.
Keyword, low income. And
You
the
see how they
skyscraper.
look, Antigua. Oh,
They are not allowed to hang any laundry or anything.
jaws are closed
on
outside.
the balcony.
They can look like Spanish residents.
No.
Yeah.
No, they have rules and regulation, and you govern by the rules, or else.
You get kicked out.
Well, I don't know where you're gonna be. You won't be there no more.
Kicked out.
The guy who lived here, he had a stroke. The one here with the straight to the bottom. So
And good thing in the bottom.
yeah, but he ain't gonna go up now. He doesn't. He moving here sick. So you don't come out and sit down on the balcony. See, you got your basil tree, and on the other side is the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Oh, you seen that already?
Yeah, we walk down here.
Oh, okay.
And we were just walking for fun.
We
Say
reach
what?
up to the stoplight and then turn.
Yeah.
You don't walk for fun, but I don't walk for real. So
Yeah, they had a church at the building, at the next Adventist church building.
my
Renovation in that.
Adventist Let me see. We passed one in KR and I don't remember. I can't recall that one. Now that we are getting back in town, and if it's temperature change for you and you don't like it, we can put some ear on if you need to.
It's good. It's good right now.
Right back in the sun.
You're getting your vitamin D3.
Yeah.
From D1 right up to D50. Are you all one? Not the picture.
You look
You
as,
take one with him and off.
you look as if.
You do the selfie, man. You know.
Okay, yes. Thanks for the tour around St. Kitts, man.
You're welcome.
You've been a good guy. Right?
Thank you for your kind
And
words.
we're going to see you again.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
definitely.
All right?
No problem.
You take
All the
care.
best, right?
Okay, good.
Enjoy your lunch.
Yes. So yes, folks, we just take about the 3.5-hour tour there around the island and Brimstone Hill, and now we're back in Basseterre at the circus, at the nearly called Piccadilly Circus right here in beautiful Basseterre, and we're gonna chow 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 once more somewhere right in this beautiful town. So they look a little bit busy here. What's the time? I think we're late today, no?
No, we just
You on time? 2 o'clock? We might be good. We might be good. So we are going to a green and orange door for a little chow 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 again. As I said, we take a long tour around and we gotta do some refilling right here. Can't deserve a better time than this. Yeah, people coming out indeed. Yeah.
I know, right?
We're good in here today. How are you doing today?